is record this video. This is a video that will describe the ADD in full process. What's going on, brother? Hopefully you can hear me.
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Can't complain, man. It's Saturday. Can't complain.
That's good. That's good, man. I'm in awe of what you be doing on these charts on that Nas, man. I'm like, how the heck is he doing this? Because when I go and look at the ADD on there, I'm like, okay, I mean, I don't understand exactly when I'm supposed to pull the trigger, what I'm supposed to be looking at in order to determine when I pull the trigger. I don't know. Hopefully you can show me.
Yeah, there's a couple things I do. I've been kind of tweaking this thing as I go because, like I said, the market changes so much. But I don't know if you have seen this. Let me just put this in your chat box. Have you seen this?
Okay, yeah, I saw that, but wait a minute.
I created this here. This is what I've seen based on the last 3 weeks when I've been doing this Nas thing. So, and Wednesday and Thursday, the market did the same exact thing. Just trading view is kind of stuck here sometimes. So this is what I basically do. I follow these rules here. So each day is a scenario, depending on when the market opens up. Before, I had mentioned if the market opens up below 2,500, you'd be looking for buys, specifically if it gaps down. But I did some more back testing, and Mentor sent me another video, some more videos on the market internals and the ADD. And they was a dude that uses the ADD, and he was trading, and he went through kind of what happened on Wednesday. So I said, okay, let me go back and see what happened on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, the market opened up below 1,800. The problem was that in the past 3 weeks that I traded, whenever I saw the market under 2,000, it was going to be a bullish move somewhere down the road. It could open up and tank continuously based on the morning or the London session, what I call the London to New York connection, where if it's tanking in London, it continued to tank in New York. So when 9:30 opens up, if it opens up under 2,000, then it's going to be bearish for a minute until it crosses up, because it has to fill the gap because the market gap down. So there's a gap that needs to be filled. So at some point in time between 9:30 and 3, we should see a push up someplace. It may not be that day, but it might be next week. But there's going to be a push up someplace. Now, if the market is tanking, then you're going to be trading against a trend. So the trade I took on Friday and on Wednesday, Thursday, whatever else, was against a trend. Now, I hate trading against a trend. So what I've noticed with this is that whenever it's below 2,000, if you don't see a push up, and your price action has to be showing some type of reversal or some type of order block or FEG or somewhere in that zone. But if the price is like severely like tanking, then my thing is going to be, okay, well, when it opens up at 9:30, it's probably going to continue tanking. So at 9:30, you can jump in for a sell. I didn't jump in for a sell on Wednesday because I was trying to trade the other way to get which I eventually did. But when Friday came, Friday was just like Wednesday. I jumped in for the sell on Wednesday. On Friday, and rolled that down. So I saw the same price action that was on Wednesday on Friday. They gave us both same days. They both opened up somewhere in the under 1800. This one here opened up a little bit above 1800, but then it kind of traded on both sides of the fence. So whenever I see the ADD open up under 1800 or run that way, if it's trading on both sides of 1800, that means it's going to be a bearish day. So that was on Wednesday, and the same thing happened on Friday. So that's 2 days of that I saw in live markets that I saw that, okay, it's severely under 2000. On Friday, it was severely trading under 2000, and it never got back up above 2000. So in that case, if I see that type of price action, that's going to tell me that, okay, it's probably going to be a bearish day, and it probably was a bearish day before 8:30, before 9:30, and it was. When I looked at the charts on that particular day, it tanked from 9:30 all the way down. So it tanked all the way, and it's been tanking for a minute. So I'm like, okay, well, let me go look at the higher time frames and see what's going on, and I can clearly see on the weekly time frame that it's red. So I'm not expecting no buys for DAS for the week unless somebody is kind of trend trading. Now, there's going to be some days where if the ADD opens up above 1800 and it stays above 1800, then it's going to be a bullish day. That's probably with some of these other weeks that we had bullish run. But when I can see the price action when the market opens up, then I'll kind of know what's going on with it. So there's a couple of scenarios, like I said, that I've been adding, tweaking to this particular little rule thing I have. And number one is almost like damn near guaranteed. I won't say guaranteed because it's guaranteed, but it's 80%. And whenever the ADD opened up above 1800 and stayed above 1800, I was bullish that day, and I basically won trades and held on the trades. If they opened up 2 days in a row above 1800, then there's a sell coming sometime within the morning or lunch or next day, and I caught that sell. So so 1 and 2 is basically playing out like 80%. So that's why I'm throwing these high lot sizes on them, like 2 and 3, because I know that I have enough confidence. I back tested it and seen it. Now and then this other one now is a basement one. Now I'm kind of trying to get that down a little bit more compact. But 1 and 2, if I ever see 1 and 2 ever, that's like a 2 3 lot size right there. That's like a $10,000 day. That's damn near 85% guaranteed. I have not lost.
Gosh.
I have not lost. And remember, this is not news, not news. So when you trade news, you know how news goes. You got to be a little bit more careful. But
Got you.
But I've been trading on like I got burned on FOMC a couple weeks ago. This one I didn't. So it's like what I did before was like, and then again, the pre-market ones are the NQES, and they are they're the cousins of So I can look at QQQ, or I can look at NQ, right? NQ, and NQ basically is the cousin of NAS. So I can see that it's based on the stocks. So this ADD is based on all 2000 stocks moving, and NAS is a tech stock. US 30 is more stocks. That's why it's more volatile. It's more because there's more stocks in there moving around. So the way I look at it is NAS has 100 people in the party, and US 30 has 1,000 people in the party. So 1,000 people are going to cause more ruckus rather than the 100 people in the party. But the 100 people in the party is all tech stocks, like IBM and some of the computer companies, that type of thing. So all those stocks, depending on how they move it or not. So one thing you can see is that because the stocks the ADD only works from 9:30 to 3:30, 4:30. After that, the closed market, it doesn't see. But there's movement behind the markets, because now it's still moving after 3:30, 4:30, but it's just the stocks closed. So so when the ADD opens up, it's volume. So what I try to do is go back and look and see, okay, what happened when the market was open versus being closed, and what was the flow of the market. So this here is kind of letting me know what's going on. So when I created these rules here based on these conditions, Like I said, if you do a news, then you got to wait. You can either wait till the news is over, or you know, and then kind of see what the market's doing, or you can jump in news. But if you're like I said, you know, if you're on the wrong side of the news, you get burned.
Right.
So that's kind of like and when you have news, the ADD is going to be kind of strange looking because you know the market internals, the ADD, because and fundamentals, all that stuff's thrown out the window. You know, if when Trump comes and says, you know, the hell with America, then you know everything tanks. You know what I'm saying? So you can't,
Right.
right? So you can't. The ADD is not gonna, it's not going to do anything with that. But if he says go to hell, and then the market goes bananas, then let's see what happens after it recovers, and then I can look at because you know you want to look at a sane market. So looking at
Right.
if I'm looking at a non-news market, 1 and 2 is almost 85% guaranteed. I almost say 80%. I have not lost when the market was 1 and 2. I have not lost at all.
Damn.
Yeah, I know I've lost. The days I have
Oh my
lost,
God.
the days I have lost was on FOMC about 2 weeks ago when I was trying to put I was trying to put my technical analysis, everything in there. And I was like, oh, it's going to turn around, hit this FEG, hit this FEG. Didn't care about that. It just broke all levels because of the news. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to trade news. I have to be on the right side of the news. So then I got to go back to do research and see, you know, what the forecast was, what the actual was, and go back and back test it for like 2 years and get the data and then see what my chances are. You know, do I buy or sell depending on what the market is? And then
Mm-hmm.
whatever the market is, market's going that way. So if the market was tanking, then it's going to continue to tank. It might have some crazy buys or whatever else, depending if it was consolidated, depending on what the market was doing before that. That's the news part. So if you do news, you gotta be prepared to be in that realm. But for me, it's like, okay, if I don't trade news, I wait for the news is over. And then when there's no news, then 1 and 2, like it's like 80%. Um, that's like guaranteed. Now this other one, when it opens up like around 0 or 500, number 5, this is a tricky one because you have to wait to see what the market does and see how it is. Because if it's choppy, then it's going to break out. It's going to continue to go up or down depending on what the market is. So then you have to use your principles and you have to use the price action. So if the price action for that day was tanking and it opens up at 0 or you know somewhere between negative 500, 500 somewhere in there, then I got to wait because I can't just jump right in unless it's a continuation. So if I see a continuation, um, like let me share this one here real quick. Here's one here. See, it opens up at 0. See, it opens up here's 0 around here. See,
Mm-hmm.
so then it kind of it kind of played around choppy, and then it kind of made a little move. So, and here's a little move it made around 11:30. So there was a little bullish run, but the thing is, if it's choppy, then you know you don't stay. You kind of stay out of those markets. But if you need to be in the market when it's choppy, then you have to. What I do is like I draw a little box around it like this, and then I kind of have to wait until see what happens where it breaks out at, and then I got to see okay what's going on. What happened at 9:30 here? See, 9:30 was a sell from over here because see it was choppy this way. See,
Right.
so it's kind of the pre-market. I was saying the pre-market is this way, so then they have to use your price action to see okay, well, I don't want it to open up. I wanted to open up above 1800 or below 1800. Then I have a better chance of looking at it. Then I can say, okay, well, here's the choppiness here, and this was in London. See, when was this? This is back see in London here, choppy. So it had this little run over here. See, this was early in the day. See, this was the 15th, so it had a little bullish run here, right? And this opened up somewhere again. It was around 0. This here is at 0, so it opened up around 0 twice. This opened up here around negative 1100, so it's kind of in a choppy mode. If it's under if it's under 500, it's going to be kind of a choppy mode. But then, okay, well, it opened up here. So then I was like, okay, well, it's got to be a breakout. So a little breakout came, and you see that there was a little bullish run here.
Mm-hmm.
So the little bullish run here was through the breakout. So you would have gotten in the sell probably around 10, this is 9, about 10, 9:30, 10:30, somewhere up in there, if you was trading Nas this day. So when, so my point is that when when it's opening up somewhere in this area here, then these are a little bit more riskier. But if you wait for the setup based on, you know, I can look at the 5-minute time frame, the 30 and the 15 and see, okay, well, all these look for buys. If all three time frames are lining up, then I'll take a buy on that. But it's less ADD, more price action.
Ah, okay.
So those days I tend to trade a little bit more carefully when you get that. But I think this number 5, this number 4. See, and then you have another one here this is like 60, 70%. And here's another example. And again, this is more price action too. When the 80, well, where is it at? When the ADD opens up at 1800 and it tanks, see, like this one, see, it opened up at 1800 up here someplace
Mm-hmm.
and it tanked. So then you got to say, well, what happened here? Well, what happened around here? See, it came up here and it tanked because it hit resistance up here, right here, hit resistance. So once it crossed here, because 1800, so if it could, like over here, you see it's above 1800 here. See how it floats above 1800?
Right.
That's a bullish day. See, you can see that bullish day. See, that's bullish. So if you have this here, then it's going to be buys all day. So I'm not even taking sells. I'm looking at, you can see that it's been uptrend until it got here.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's all the way up here. Now it's overbought. So now it's got to come down. So you've had a day of 1800 above that. So they gave you that nice trade. You would have won that one. That's an 80% trade, 85% trade all day. Then it come out here, and where did it open up at? It opened up at 13, about 14 something, 15 something from there. So then it made its way above 1800, which is good. If then what happened, it tanked. So at this point, you could have gotten to a buy here, but when it opens up, if it opens up above 1800, then most times it's probably going to be a bullish day based on your price action. But when it opens up below 1800, then you can't really jump in at 9:30. I have to wait and see how the market plays out. And the market over here played out because it was selling. So it opened up at 1800, it floated around and it tanked based on what I saw here. So the price action and the ADD is going to match up perfectly. When the market opens up above 1800, the price action is going to match up perfectly, and you'll see, okay, I can pull the trick on this trade with no problem because I see that I have price action telling me to buy on all these different time frames on these levels. So this one here is a little bit more, but I've seen some examples where it opened up near 1800. Then you look at pre-market to see if the NQ or ES or NAS is bullish or bearish. Look for support and resistance. Was there a large overnight move? So if I come over here and say, okay, what happened here? Was there a large overnight move? Well, yeah, it was, right? It was a large overnight move because the market closed at what time? So here's the buy here, right? The buy is at 9:30 right here. But look at this. This is London. See this London?
Uh-huh.
So London. So this is what I call the New York, the London New York Express, because you can see that it was bullish, right? So
Uh-huh.
so the market opened up at 3 for London, right? Right around here somewhere, and you see it's bullish, right? It's bullish.
Right.
So overnight it moves to a bullish state, right? And then what happens? It's way overbought. So it has to make a correction, to come down. So I mean, you could draw a trend line to the sky here and you see that it clearly broke structure. Once it broke here, it went down. So here we go. Here's a little downtrend up until 3:30. So this here was a bullish, beautiful day for us, right? If we got in there. This is 9:30 right here. So you can see 9:30 is right here. So you can see
Okay.
that it's been very, it was bullish in London, right? And you got that FU candle around, that might have been a news candle. And then it continues to go up until the next day. Now this is overnight. This is overnight,
Damn.
right? Overnight.
Mm-hmm.
So 9:30 opens up on the 11th and it tanks because it's way overbought. So this this action here is bullish all day because it's above that. It came up here, but now we're expecting to sell off at 10:30. The damn thing sold right around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So the bullish run ended. And since this here ended, because if it continued to go back up, if you have 2 days of ADD above 1800, you're going to have a sell like soon. So this is like proving the point that, okay, well, there's not enough buyers in the market here, so they need to sell off. So what was the rule that I had here was that, um, look at the pre-market. What happened? Was it bearish or bullish? It was bullish, right?
Mm.
And then I had to look for support resistance. So support resistance was this line up here. This was the resistance line here, right there. See? And then it
Okay.
sold off. It sold off. Not only get a sell off on the 30, but it sold on the 5. And this other thing that I use is called the void. It's kind of like an ADD, but it's just another volume chart. So it kind of tells you the same thing. You had higher highs up here. So all the price action things go into effect. So if you have this type of price action where it's above 1800 for one day and it peaks above 1800, it's probably going to tank, which it did here. And I back tested this and I saw that whenever you had, if you go down the road here and look for ADD above 1800, right, has to be above 1800 one day, and then it has to be close to it. It has to be this exact price action like this. Has to look just like this, or it has to be twice back to back. If you get 2 days over 1800, you best believe now it's about to crash. Now it's going to crash because that means it's way overbought. And it's going to crash. It may not crash 9:30, but it's going to crash sometime during the day. And you're going to catch that thing. You're going to catch it for 1,000 pips or more,
Mm.
at least 500 or more, because it's got to crash. It's overbought. It's overbought for that period of time. So I just been going back and back testing this thing, trying to get the data I need to make the right decision. And again, like I said, some of the times that the market has been down here low, it has rose up like here. See, you see that it opened up at 1,000. So it's gonna be choppy a little bit. And then it finally made its way up. So it's not a lot of pips, but you're gonna probably get 200, 300 pips in here somewhere. Depending where you get in at, somewhere up in here somewhere. So 200 pips, 230, something like that. That's you might get that for now, depending on what it is. But a lot of it depends on where it opens up and how and what it's doing. But if you come back and backtest this thing, you see where the things can be, and also where the market gaps up and gaps down. That's important because if it gaps down, then it's got to gap back up sometime during. It might
Mm-hmm.
not be today, but it's going to be that point. But like I said, if you look at any time where the ADD is above 1800, it's bullish. So I'm still looking for a example. There you go. Look at this. See that? See them
Yes.
candles above that, and look at this. It's another day. Another trade I had that was winning. See, above 1800. Okay, so
Mm.
that's all day. This here, this rule here, these two rules are 80%. Like when I see these two, I never lose. I don't care what the hell Nas is doing. I don't care if it's volatile. You'll never lose. Then here's another example, right? See where it came up to 1800 and tanked. It's just
Mm-hmm.
reversed. It's reversed. Down the other one we saw. This was over this side. So this is before. See, but look at this. Here's another example. So if you get on the other example, this was over here, but now they reversed. So look what happened when it got reversed. It came here, it sold off, and then what happened? Overnight, it did nothing, and then it went back up. So this is another scenario. So this is just reversed. So you can
Hmm.
have I'm gonna have to put that, I might have to put another example in there, but if you have an example like this, it's the same thing because it gapped down and it has to go because what happened? It gapped up. Market opened up here. So it closed up here. So it's got to gap up, right? Because this is down here. So it opened up here and you saw it's bullish.
Right.
Same exact thing happened was it opened up at 9:30. It's 9:30 is right here. But what do you see in the after hours? Around 4 o'clock started going up in London.
Uh-huh.
So here's the same example we had before. Remember? Same example we had before. It's bullish.
Wow.
But it
Okay.
opened up at 1800. So I'm not up. I mean, unless I'm trading London, but I'm not up at 4 and 5. So if I come on the charts at 8:30, I say, damn, you know what? This is a bullish day. Because I see the price action over here. So I didn't see this. I said, oh damn, look at this. That's on the clock. So
Hmm.
over here, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just following it. So all I'm doing is drawing a line into the sky because I don't know where it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? So this is another 85% day, bullish all day. See, and look at this. It got over 1800. You see where it opened up? It opened up in
Uh-huh.
here. But then what happened? You see the candle floating above 1800, right? And what do you see here?
Mm-hmm.
You see it going up. So it opened up at 9 o'clock. It was bullish. But here, it opened up here. So this was one of those situations where I wouldn't jump in for a trade at 9:30. I'd wait. And then around 10, 11 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock, you see this going up. So if you're watching this,
Ah.
you're like, oh damn, you know what? This is a good trade here because it's going up. So we're watching it. So this one here, I wouldn't jump in at 9:30. I would have waited because it'd have been tricky in the live market. But then once you saw the price action going up, you would have got in somewhere around 11 o'clock. And then you could have got at 11 o'clock and rolled all the way up to 3 or whatever. See, this rolled all the way up to Asia and went all the way up to London. And then what happened? It sold off. See? So the behind the scene markets, so 11 o'clock, you would have got in this trade and you would have held it all the way to 3 and you would have held it into Asia because it's still going up, not breaking a trend line. And then after our markets, right, it's still going up. And now it's way overbought. They have to sell. And then you got a sell signal to come down.
Hmm.
So that's when you have um, the market opening up at that point. Plus, what we'll look for. Here's another one. Now, here's one I was talking about. It was way in the basement and it went up. So when it's down here, you look at the price action and say, well, what the price action saying? It says 9:30 is going up. So once it's down here, it starts making its way up. Okay. And it's not choppy and it's not on both sides of the market. So this would have been a nice trade to get in on 10:30 and you could have rolled all the way up. But you could have stuck it. Well, you're going to have some drawdown here somewhere, but you've got some bullish candles in this way. So this would have been a little bit more trickier trade because you could have got in at 9:30 and said, oh, it's going to be bullish and go the other way. But, and then you have to pay attention to the price action. So what's the price action telling you? At this point, you know, you would have been looking at this trade here. Okay, you had this big sell off here. That
Mm-hmm.
might have been a news candle, probably. That's probably was a news candle. I'm thinking maybe. And then and maybe not, but it looks like a news candle. So once the news candle did what it needs to do, then it started to go back up and have its little buy right here. There's a little buy run right there till 9:30 to 3. So this would
So
have
are
been a little
you
more trickier. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna ask, are you normally like on the 30-minute or when you
30,
take your entries?
15 at 5. I get in
30,
on
15.
the 15, but I'm looking at 30, 15 at 5.
Okay.
See what's going on. So I mean, I'm really whenever the move comes, I'm really on all the charts. I mean, I can't say I'm gonna be on the 15, but I'm looking to see what the price action is. And if the price action is buy on all 3 time frames, along with the ADD, then or sell, then I take the trade. So there are some the percentages go down a little bit more. Like I said, 1 and 2, 80%. I don't hesitate. When it's 3, I'm working on it because there's some parameters in there that you got to look for, and like I said, depends on when it's actually happening. So this one you see went up, but you've had other ones that opened up around this and then go up. So it's depending on what's going on in the market. So when the market opens up down here in the basement, I have to be a little bit more careful how I trade, and I have to wait to see what the price action is doing for me. Like this one here, you see opened up down here and went up. This one here was kind of funky. See, it opened up here and then it kind of turned around. So what happened here? So this would have been choppiness. See, it's choppy. So you can see here it's choppy. So it opened up at 9:30 and it sold off a little bit. And then it kind of made its way to some pullback and then it finally decided to go down. So this is after lunch. This is after lunch. So as I was saying, you choppy market, you got to wait till after lunch. See if it's choppy, then you can trade it, but you got to use the your principles, and then you got to see how things are going. So I don't want to do that. So once I trade choppy markets, I usually just wait until I see something clear in my processes, and then I kind of go back and look and see what I have. Close this out. So, and I'm still tweaking this rule here. 3 is still in. There's some more things I'm still testing on 3, but 1 and 2 is locked down. 4 is probably 70%, depending on what the moves are. You know, but like I said, there's so many scenarios that happen with it. So I have to look at the scenario. What's the scenario? I always ask myself, and then how do I apply it to the market? Like this thing you see right here. What is this? This is choppy here, right? Choppy, chop right here, chop, right?
Right.
Choppy. So what is this choppiness? When is this? So this is overnight London, right? Overnight London. So then came 9:30. What happened? It tanked right there. So how do I know what's going on with that? Here is 9:30. So look at this. Look at what this did. It opened up green, and then it kind of played around. So it's choppy. So when it opens up around, this is close to 1422. So it's still in what I call no man's land. So basically, if it's not above 2000 or below 2000, then that means it's going to be a choppy for a minute until it does something. So if it's here, then I got to look to see, okay, what happened in the pre-market? You know, so in that case, I got to wait to see, you know, what's happening with that. You know what I'm saying? And then I can kind of get an idea of, you know, what I need to look at. So that's kind of the thing I look at when I look at these markets. So I go back and back test it. So this would have been a nice little sell off because it broke off. So, and then you can see, okay, well, kind of test it. So if this was my zone here, then of course it retested the zone and kind of went the other way. So I've been kind of working with that. And also I've been kind of working with the Renko thing also. And I'm finding the Renko has been working wonderfully with this thing also. So I have let's see, I've got a setup where, let's see what it's set up at. Yeah, that's the, and I got I have to get used to the brick idea because there's some validity in that. This is like the scalping of the ADD. So this is have this down pat, but then I have another chart that I use in conjunction. Like this is let me not here in conjunction with it, and I haven't really put in as far as bricks or not, but I've used it here where I'm using these indicators that I think these Adara And this
Oh,
is
the
another yeah.
the
The
envelope.
yeah, that. 'Cause I tried looking at the brick here. I said, well, it's kind of bugged out a little bit. So I've been keeping it on price action, and
Mm-hmm.
it's been really matching up nice with with the ADD as far as this is another confirmation. So like some of these are here. So I basically just sit on these trades and wait. So when I see this trade here, I saw there's a choppiness here, and then it broke down. So there's so many different I mean I use a bunch of indicators, but there's so many different confluences to say, oh, this is gonna drop. So
Right.
I'm looking at this, so I'm kind of flipping back and forth. This here is my main chart, but I'm thinking about moving this to Nas with the set like this, because when all these things are in effect, then it's basically a no-brainer, on those trades based on the conditions. So I'm close to this. I'm close to this becoming like that. I'm close to it. I'm still working on it. I've had
Okay.
some trades. I've had some trades where one or two I've won more. On four, it's been sketchy. I mean, I've maybe lost one or two of them because of some things I didn't see or tweak. So, but I'm trying to get one, two, and four. One and two is tight. Number four is about 75%, depending on what's happening. And again, there's no news.
Right.
Um, five is tight if you know how to use the principles and you're looking for breaks or break a structure, all that stuff. You got to add more stuff to the mix in order to be successful. Or you don't like I said, if it's choppy, don't trade. But I'm noticing that I don't have to trade every day. I just need to trade on the days that you definitely want to trade on one or two. If you miss one or two, you're gonna be beating yourself on the head.
Right. I
Beat myself on
understand.
the head. I beat myself on the head when I see one or two. I'm like, damn, I can't
Mm-hmm.
believe I can't believe I missed one or two. Because on choppy days I don't care about. But them days like one or two, man, they set you up for gold. I
How
mean,
often? How often is like scenarios one and two prevalent? Throughout
I want to say at least once a week.
at least once a week. Oh my
Yeah, at least
goodness.
once a week. At least once a week. Because like I said, it's been weird. So like, okay, so let's see. If I look at, okay, open up 1800, or if AD opens up 2 days in a row above 1800, um, and then it stays above 1800, then you look for sell. So I've been like, okay, well, if I just come over here and just randomly take it some days, right? Okay, here's a day here. Let's see. I'm trying to look for things that stay above 1800. Here's one that's in the basement
Mm,
and it went up. But then if in the basement, what's the price action saying? But the price action saying what's the I have to look before market close, so market hours close. So it was tanking.
mm-hmm.
It got here and that's got reverse, right? Because always it's tanking, then it could continue to tank in New York, but it's way down here. So it could continue to tank
Right.
in New York. It could be that because you're gonna have the London to New York connection bullish, London to New York connection bearish, or London bearish turns around New York bullish, or London bullish turn around New York bearish. So those are the four scenarios that I look for and see. So I just go back and back test and see what happens. Say here's another one down here in the basement and it went up. Okay? Because and here's another scenario. So this is another scenario I'm looking at too. If it's in the basement, what was the London doing? Tanking. So it's gonna go
Mm-hmm.
up. It's gonna go up. Unless there's a connection. Like it has to be London to New York down, London to New York up. So if I see now here's one here. See, here's one here, right? Here's one that opened up at 1800 and it tanked, right? So this would have been an easy call because of what happened. It's choppy here
Mm-hmm.
and it broke. So Now I gotta use my price action. And once I got that long wick on that candle right there, it's game time right here. And this is a bearish engulfing candle right there. So once it broke,
Right.
you've been good. So you would have got the trade in around 10:30. 10:30, you would take it
Hmm.
all the way down. See, and you would have held that thing and still tanking. See, still tanking.
My
So
goodness.
so here's another one. So here it tanks, and then it opens up here at 0, and it continues till you can hold this trade. Because now this is the second level of consolidation. This is Asia here, right? All this crap here is consolidation. This,
Mm-hmm.
I can draw it in here. So here. So now get ready for the next day. So I would have held this trade because this is consolidating. I have no reason to get out. And then I would have held it. And then here comes the next New York day, right? And it tanked more. And you see it's tanking even more. So that would have told me on the higher time frame that it's tanking. So if it's tanking like that, then the higher time frame is going to be red. So that week is probably going to be red.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could have just set up 3 different trades. Traded from New York, traded from New York to end of New York, and then get out of it, and then reset the next day if you didn't want to hold the trade. Because some of these NOS trades you can hold. I'm noticing. No one likes to hold trade, and it's been tanking ever since. Because it was bearish on a higher time frame. So that's this scenario right here. Scenario number 1, number 2. See, but if it doesn't really
Right.
open up 18, if it doesn't, sorry, it's number 4. Number 4. If it opens up above 1800, above near 1800, and that's what it did. So we had to look at the pre-market. So the pre-market said what? Pre-market said, okay, well, it was tanking anyway. See? So I can continue
Mm-hmm.
looking and continue looking. Here's another example. Look at this above 1800s. Here, see this? Above
Yep. Above
1800. And
1800.
so what happens? You see bullish at that.
Hmm.
This have been a two lot. How the hell that? That's easy trade. This here, it's clearly number 1. That's clearly number 1. That's all day. You don't even got to think about that. You ain't got to think about
Oh
that.
my goodness.
So here's another example here in the basement, and it went up. So in the basement, what happened? What's the pre? Within the basement, we need to look at the pre-structure. What happened? Well, it's tanking from London, right? Tanking
Right.
from London, and then it's got to turn around. So we got that little support here, and then what happens? They got to go up the other way. So this is one that you could have jumped in at 9:30 because 8:30 you've seen it turn around at
Mm-hmm.
4:30.
You're
So you
starting to
could
turn
have got in
around.
early,
Exactly.
right? Right. So you could have got in this
Oh
trade
my
earlier.
goodness.
At 9:30 would have been a confirmation. So you wouldn't have been waiting for 9:30. I would have gotten this trade about 8:30. I don't know if I took that trade or not, but
Wow.
every time you've seen it above 1800, you see it's bullish, right? At least we saw 2 examples, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's this one here. This big sell off here. This is in the night. This is London, right? So what happened? This is the perfect example of the London train going down and connecting with the New York train, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is right here, little pullback here, but then it continues going out. So this here is the perfect example of a New York, the London tanking, New York tanking, and where to start at 9:30 was here, right? And it's below 2000, I think, right? So if it stays below 2000, it's bearish. So it's just the opposite. If it's above 1800, it's bullish. It's above the river. If it's below, see how it stayed below the river?
Okay.
See how it stayed down below 2000. See, so it's below here. I mean,
Wow.
it's
Okay.
tanking. It's tanking. But you got confirmation it's tanking, right? This is what 9:30. You can clearly see at 9:30, right? It's tanking, right? Right? It's
Mm-hmm.
tanking, but it's tanking before that, right? Look at that. It's been tanking.
Mm.
It's been tanking ever since Asia, right? Broke out of Asia. 12 o'clock started tanking. So this would have been confirmation, like, oh damn, you could have been this trade earlier if you was, doing London.
Hmm.
But that's an example. This is an example. If it stays, if it opens up below 2000 and never, I mean, it doesn't even try to get above 2000. It's just no. You're bearish. So I just come and look and see. Here's another example. Look at this. This opened up at 2000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you see it never got past 2000, right? It's tanked. So what happened? So if I go to 930, what's happening with London? Another prime example. Look at this. London's tanking. See that?
Tanking. Mm-hmm.
It's been tanking. Look at this. It's been tanking for a minute. Look at this. Look at this. I'm like, damn.
Wow.
Look at that. See, from here.
Damn.
Right. So but even if let's say you didn't even know any of that, you just came here, and let's say you missed all that. That's still fine because you got the data now, and it's tanking all the way. This is June 12th. It's tanking June 12th all the way down June 12th, 9th, right? So June 9th to the 12th, that week was tanking. So what week is that? June 9th. Up here, see? So you can see that the higher time frames are supporting that. See this here? June 9th and 10th right in this area here, see?
Right.
This is a weekly time frame. So the weekly time frame is bearish. So you best believe that these are going to be bearish because they're lining up. So I wouldn't be taking no buys in this market when it's like that. Now look at this. This started down here, right? This opened up at what point? Opened up at 1536.
Okay.
So I have to use my price action to see. You see it went up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But where did it happen here? Perfect example. London. This is New York from the other day, right? And then it tanked. You see, you can see that this is a sell signal from 1130 the previous day in New York, and it's been tanking, right?
Okay.
I can draw me a trend line here, and then this is all London. This is Asia. This is the close of New York of the previous day, June 6th, right? And it's
Mm-hmm.
tanking. That's Asia, and then you got what London still tanking.
London. Right.
It come back and test this trend line. They're still tanking, more tanking, and then it goes up. So this here would have been my confirmation that I'm gonna be buying at 930 because it's all the way down here and it's gonna reverse. So this is the London tank reversal, New York going up.
Got you.
So that this area here, I probably need to go back and add notes here. So this makes this number 3. So if you have this in this scenario, you'd have to look for, I would say, look for the previous day. So you're going to have a London tank, then New York buy, or a London buy, right? Or and then New York tank, because that's how it has to be, whenever it's doing that way. And this is the price
Mm-hmm.
action. So the price action has to help us with this. Price action has to be this. So if you can get this down, then this is going to increase your chances of winning. So if I continue to go down this list, you'll see how it works out. If you see anything in the basement, here's basement here. So what is this doing here? It's basement, but it's consolidating in the basement. See,
Mm-hmm.
then it finally made its way up. So then I go back over here. So like I said, if it's not doing this, then remember, if it's on two sides of the market, then it's bearish. So it's on two sides of the market. See, you see how it's playing on both
Right.
sides of the fence until around 1230, it starts to rise up a little bit. But then by the time it's
Right.
done, so this would have been a hard trade to get into because this is where 930. This has been hard when 930 is here, right? So it tanks a little bit, and then it kind of plays around. So this is a harder market. So we need to look to see what's going on previously. Well, what's going on previously? Well, it kind of went up this way and it kind of tanked in during the London session. So you could have got some sells here a little bit, but this would have been a choppy. This would have been a hard market to get with this. You'd have
Right.
to use more to it. So this would have been a more riskier trade because it's not. But it is bearish though. So you could have this case you would have to wait till this kind of closes, which made a bearish engulfing, and you could have got these two candles. But if you were looking at the trade earlier, you were like, okay, well, this trade here is at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's going down. So if you, depending on when you're in the market, if you got a market, if you looked at it at 9 o'clock, then you possibly could have got in for a sell based on that because it never cleared its trend line. So that one, that case scenario is a little bit more trickier to trade, but you can trade it. It's not as guaranteed as 1 and 2, and I say part 4. So so you have to be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
But some of these scenarios are just like they're golden, man. If you get the right setup.
Yeah,
Like this,
that.
look at
Oh
this.
my gosh.
See that? See them candles above 1800?
Mm-hmm.
This is the 4th example I've shown, right? Look at that bullish to that. Look at that.
Oh
So
my
if you
goodness. Okay.
just wait, if you don't trade nothing else but this, look at this. See that?
Mm-hmm.
You got red candle, but look at this candle here. This is the 5th example. This candle here opened up with 14.15, right? At 9:30. And what do you see on top? Bullish.
Oh
See
my
that?
gosh.
And it went all the way, and then it went all the way up. It kept going up. So here's an example. Now look at this. So now I got an example. I got an example that looks like, don't they look like twins right here?
It does.
Can you see this and this? So they both opened up at the same point, right? So it opened
Mm-hmm.
up here and was bullish, opened up here. So this is continued bullish. Okay, so look at the rule here. The rule says that if ADD opens up 2 days in a row above 1800, then we looking for an upcoming sell. So look at this. You got this here, right? Above
Mm-hmm.
1800 went up. So the next day should be tanking. Let's see if that works. This is probably May 27th is probably a Monday or something. I think that's like Memorial Day or something like that. I want to say May 27th. Oh, when that day is. What is that? It's May 27th.
Oh, let's see.
27th is, what was that? That's a Friday. So now let's check this out. Okay, this is gonna get juicy. Now check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Where's my thing here? All right, so above 1800 here, above 1800 here, like twins, right? Because it's
Mm-hmm.
bullish, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this is a Friday. So on Sunday or Monday, this thing should be getting ready to come down. Let's see, and boom, look at that.
Oh my God.
At 9:30, so May 30th, 9 o'clock a.m. Look at that. That's the sell. So May 30th. Look at that. See? Look at that. See that?
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. That's called. So that's 2 days in a row, right? Above 1800. So let's say you missed both these days. You would have came in on Sunday, May 30th, I think, and sell. At 9:30, you'd have been selling. Now you would have had some drawdown a little bit here, but then you saw that it continued to,
To
to
sell
go
off.
down.
Yeah.
I sold off. So
Uh-huh.
even if you didn't get in here, I mean, you would have got some drawdown. You would have got in here. Let's say you'd have got in, or you'd have waited. You got in here. You see it come back to retest your thing. Well, then it kind of goes down and then goes down in London. So this is one of them situations that it did sell off, but it had to come back and get you a little bit, and then it sold more. So,
Mm.
but it did sell off, you see, and it continued to sell off to like down here someplace. See, and then another day sell off again. So, you had 2 strong days because you had 2 strong days last week of above
Of
1800. Has to,
buying.
right.
Right.
So they have to, they just can't. So it's buyers 2, sellers nothing, 2-0. So sellers like, nope, we got to come back in the market. Boom. Now it's 2-1, right? And
Mm-hmm.
this was May 30th. And what's the next sell day? Boom, right here, at 9:30, right? This one here is kind of choppy because it's between it's in between 500 and negative 500, so it's choppy. You see it's choppy here. So this would
Right.
have been harder to trade. So if this is here, this is what day I would have not traded. I would have traded this day here. This would have been tricky when you lied because you'd have been like, oh, it's kind of doing some weird things, but it did sell off based
Right.
on this. It's not accurate. It's not as but this is a retest. So it comes over here and come down here and creates a double top and then it crashes. So you
Mm.
got 2 sells here based on this action over here in the past because sellers have to come back in. So you got a sell
Got
here.
you.
So 30th was probably Monday. 31st, this was 31st. This was Tuesday, choppy. So on Monday I would have traded. Tuesday I would probably stay out of the market. If I had to trade, you probably would have scalped a little bit of this junk in here maybe. But Wednesday you would have had a great sell off Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So Thursday comes around, and Thursday, what happens Thursday? Well, Thursday's push up here. So it's at 0 that pushes up. So this would have been price action helping us make this trade. So this would have been a trade I would have waited. So I probably would have got in like around 10 or 30 or so based on my price action. So Monday would have been a great trade. Wednesday would have been a great trade. Thursday would have been a good trade. And Friday was weirdness, right? Because it's below here and it didn't really do much anything and it's kind of bearish. So and Friday the trap day, so I probably would have not traded. So I would have traded
Okay.
3 days out of 5, and 2 of them I would have won. And the other one that was this one would have been kind of a nail biter. But since you like here, because you traded here, they came and then it came back here, and you like, oh, do I get out? Or but your stop loss would have been up here someplace. So you would have been, you would have to use your zombie philosophy, your poker face philosophy, your I don't care,
Mm-hmm.
that type of thing, your gangster philosophy. If you had that in place, that trade would have been no problem for you. If it would have been like you worried, then you would have lost because you would have then people get into a trade and then it comes back to retest because it's only going to come back and retest, and Nas does that. And it may, if you got 200 pip stop loss, 100 pip stop loss, you're good. It never comes in that
Right.
way. So then they say, oh, I got a trade. Then it turned around. Then it's in a trade. So this would have been like what? Uh, a 60 some pip stop loss.
Mm-hmm.
My stop losses in Nas are 100 or more.
Okay.
100 or more. And people say, well, I can't do that on my account. I didn't trade Nas on a $100 account, $200 account, $300 account, $400 account. No way. I was blowing Nas accounts when I had $200 account. Cause
Right.
that thing
Right.
it would be, I'm like, oh, it's still a stop loss. And I'm like, okay, if you do 20 pip stop loss on Nas, you're gonna be stopped out every time. If you do
Exactly.
a 50 pip stop loss on Nas, you'll be stopped out every time. If you do
Yeah, but these indices, yeah, they move too crazy. You can't be using
right,
those short stop losses like you do in
no,
forex.
right. So I
Mm.
use 200 pip stop losses. If I get stopped out by 200 pips, then that trade wasn't meant for me to win. It really wasn't
Okay.
meant for me to win. And then I don't go back and look for another trade because I'm like, well, I got burned. But like this trade here would have been a little bit more riskier. Monday and Thursday trades were no brainers. This one here, I would have taken it, but then I would have to be a little bit more gangster with it because it's going to retest my thing. And I might have been, I would have been in some drawdown, but I don't think I'd have been 200 pip drawdown. And then they would have taken off. And then once it's taken off, then I would have monitored to go from there. So, that trade would have taken a little bit longer to manifest. Um, you know, but some of them other trades that I post that I'm killing it because they doing this. Is this? It's one or two. It's one of these two, and it's a no brainer. I'm like, damn, this is a no brainer. Why would I not take this trade? I'd be stupid like this here. These 2 days are guaranteed. Look at that.
Yeah,
You
and one
can't
and two is
can't
very
lose.
easy to see. It's
Right.
very easy to see them. So yeah.
There's no way not to take this trade. No way. I'd be a fool not to take this trade. I mean, above 1800. Come on, man.
Let me ask you one question. When
Yeah.
you put on your envelope, that NetArray Watson envelope, do you remember what settings you have it on?
I think I got them from Dr. P. Let me see if I can get in here.
Dr. P, Dr. P.
Yeah, and you guys are killing this Renko thing, man. I mean, that's what I'm trying just to set it up this way, but I have it. Let's see. I've been playing with the settings. Let's thing open up. I've been playing with the settings on these things to try to see if I can make it tighter or not. But this thing, I've been using these inputs for the envelope. But I've been playing around with them a little bit. But this thing, man, is powerful, man. This
Yeah, I
thing
do.
is
I like the
powerful.
envelope. I love the envelope. The envelope is very good. I like it.
Powerful, man.
Um, so I was trying to see what your settings were because I'm playing with different settings on my
Yeah.
envelope. And
Yeah.
right now, because you know me, I like trading daily. So I
Right.
had mine
Right.
set on higher settings. Right now, I got it set on 8.3 and 2.3. So I was just kind of wondering what your settings were. That way, I can go and try to put the settings on those and go to the lower time frame, look at NAS with it,
Yeah.
and line it up with the ADD and see how it's coinciding.
Yeah. So what I've been looking at is like on the envelope in the higher time frames, I think I've been using let's see, 4 1.5.
1.5. Okay.
Yeah, and then here I'm using 2, but I've been 4 1.5 was I've been using before because I was using 8 and the other one that the P gave me that they got from you. But I've been, like I said, I've been trying to test them out. Like 4 1.5 have been pretty good. I'm trying to get the weekly and the daily set up where I can see that confirmation here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you got the white and the red, but if I come to the brick, I guess I have to figure out like what um these settings got to be. You know what I'm saying? So if it's 112 or however that's going to be, because I eventually will want to trade this. I'm working on trying to come up with a system because when you trade on a daily, weekly, the ADD gets thrown out. Because
Right.
yeah,
Right.
ADD is thrown out. It doesn't work because nobody trades stocks on higher time frames. They all trade stocks on the 1, the 5, because it's intraday, and you're scalping.
Right.
So this is long-term trading. So I'm trying to set it up to where I can catch some moves. And I was telling another friend, I said, um, I want to when the new year comes around in 2023, I want to find a pair that's trending before trending, and I want to jump into that pair and I want to hold it for a couple of months. That's what I'm looking to do.
Got you.
But I think I can do it with the settings here. I just gotta like here. This I'm waiting for a higher high to print and the sell signal someplace in here to get. So I've got the white, the red. I've got 2 of these things here. So I know that there's some bullish bearish action going here, but I want to catch something like this or like this because this is the daily time frame.
Mm.
You can catch one of
Mm-hmm.
this is how many bricks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bricks of
Yeah,
Nas.
that's sick.
That's sick,
That's sick.
right? I mean, not even if I got 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 days. That's a week. So a week, that's at least 3,000 pips. A week of bullish. I'm sorry, not a week. 4 days of bullish for Nas? Come on, man. I won't need ADD at
Mm.
all. If I could get this set up, then I'll trade one account like this and then I'll go over to the ADD and trade that because, like I said, if I see if you can find, I mean, I would trade this and hold that, and then have another trade going. And if I can find the perfect setups, because me personally, I rather just look for 1, 2, and 4, 1 and 2
Mm-hmm.
and 4. If I can find those, and 3 with the right condition. 3 has to be the right condition. So if I get 1, 2, and 4, then I'm trading. 3 with the right condition, yes. 5 if it's choppy, I'm not trading it. So that's kind of how I
I
look
hear
at
you.
and all them trades that I won. I can point back to one of those. I can point back to one of those conditions. So once I see that condition come up, then it's game time. Like I was going over EU with someone, and I said, okay, well, EU is trying to make a turnaround, but I said EU is not going to turn around because it's you got to look at the world and the euro and everything else. So if the euro is not, I need some major news for that. You know what I'm saying? I bring the euro here. See. Yeah, see this brick thing is weird because I think you have to go with the 60, you have to go down to was it 62, 51 or something like that? There's half that. I think on because the brick size has to be different. That's what gets me.
Right. So right now
Yeah,
you're on the daily. If you're doing the rank on the daily, I go at I always tend to use half the ATR. So right now the half the ATR on full ATR on Euro right now is 0.01.
yeah,
So if you go take half of that, it'd be 0.005. That would be
right.
half that ATR 14 value. So if you went there, put in the half of that, you got on 61. If you went 0.005, that would put it at the half the value.
So you have to do the ATR to do that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you see those three little lines right there at the end. I mean, those three little dots.
Where
Um, okay. You see
on
on
the
the same line where it says ATR is
yeah,
one. Wait a
yeah,
second. Okay, are you on the daily? You're all on
yeah,
the daily, right?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so your ATR is at one. Why is your ATR so low?
What I'm saying should it be like
ATR, okay, the ATR value is supposed to be ATR 14. You must have clicked in and put ATR 1. Okay, right there at the end, you see where the I is? That the I, right there in the trading view. Okay, so there's 14.
mm,
Okay, so you got that, and your value is right for the ATR value, ATR 14 value, which is 0.01. If you go to the end and click on those three dots,
3 dots?
those three dots right there at the end,
This here,
right,
3 dots.
the end of the trading view,
Oh, in the training view over here, you mean? Okay, this?
those three dots.
Okay.
Shoot.
Uh,
Um.
something else.
Well.
Uh, that's weird, right?
You just had them up. Okay. You see where it says the top line where it says euro to US dollar,
Yeah,
FMXC and the
yeah,
Renko
yeah.
ATR value. Okay, so click on that line.
This one over
If you click
here.
on that line,
Not this one.
not exactly right there, but just click the line. Like click on where it says trading view. I
Oh,
guess.
here.
Okay. See how those three dots popped up
Oh, wait a
right there at
minute.
the end.
Oh, okay.
Those
Hold on a
three dots
second.
right there at the end. It's three dots.
Oh, here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Um, and you hit settings. Go down to the end and hit settings,
Okay.
and then all right. So
Very
let's see.
top.
So
Here
you
we
got
go.
all that right there. Okay, so you see the ATR value.
Yeah.
Click on in the same box where it says ATR. Go to the yes, hit traditional.
Okay.
Okay, and then type in 0 0.005,
Okay.
and then hit OK.
Uh, okay.
Bam.
Okay.
So, oh wow, yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is like what I'm looking at right now too. We had over to the left over here. You had that one buy signal, and it bought all the way up
Yeah.
until it hit that resistance right up there. Then it
Yeah.
started coming back down again.
Yeah.
And so I'm expecting. Well, I'm not expecting. I'm just looking to see whether if this is going to be like one of those double bottom scenarios where it came back down
Yeah.
and then it's going to shoot
Well,
back up again, or
well,
if it's going to just continue to sell off.
well, here's my thing on, I told the person with this here,
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm expecting, for me to get a buy on this, I have to have a lower low print on the weekly, and
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see a buy signal come here somewhere. And the USD has to be weak because the USD right now is out of control. This is why it's tanking. It's out of control. Look at it. So it's the DXY is hitting, it's getting ready to hit a major FEG. And this is the last time it's been up this high was July 1st of 2002.
Okay.
So it came from July 1st of 2002, it came all the way. So this is a double top here. So
Mm-hmm.
it's in the area here. So I need to see when this month ends, I gotta see a higher high print up here. If I see a higher high print up here, and I know, then we're getting ready for reversal. Because this
Right.
is another gap right here. See? 124, 125. And I was telling the other person
Mm-hmm.
that it's been up, it's been up to 164.
Hmm.
This is 85. That's like years ago. I mean,
Damn. Okay.
that's 1985. So I was
Man.
telling the person that this is not over yet. See, it's hitting this here. It's finally hitting a level 2002. That's the last time it's been up this far. So that's almost
Okay.
20 years ago. So it's in this area, but it's still got more room to go. It's a 108, 103. The thing might go up to 112, 119.
Hmm.
So if this keeps pushing up, then EU is going to continue to tank. So I said that
Right.
EU is going to come down to this area. There's a huge area here, this little gap right here, and this gap. Now, if I go to the monthly time frame, you can see that there's a gap that's going to need to fill down here, right in here. This gap right in
Mm-hmm.
here, all this. So I said it needs to go below one. It's right now. It's at one
Right.
point. It needs to go below 1.0 something. This is the gap down here.
Okay.
So this is going to continue to fall. EU is going to continue to fall if the dollar keeps going up. So if the dollar's at 108.103 when it opens up on Sunday and it keeps going up 108, 105, 106, 107, this is going to continue to tank. That's an easy call.
Hmm.
That's an easy call. So if the dollar opens up on Sunday at 108, 103, and that thing
Mm-hmm.
goes up to 109, 110, I'm jumping in for a sell on EU and I'm putting like 5, 10
Gotcha.
lots on that bitch.
Oh
That's
my
an easy
gosh.
sell. That's an easy sell. That's an easy sell. And when it gets down to this is a huge gap down here, man. How many pips this is. This is a huge gap, man. You know, that's like 2,000 pips. Even
Oh
to
my
this area down
God.
here, even down to here is 1,000 pips. That's the next
Right.
major area right there. But it has to clear this. Now, if we go to weekly time frame, you got this area here. So there's still movement to go down. So I'm trying to see if the dollar keeps going up, then EU is going to continue to tank along with
Mm-hmm.
GU and AU. And any US
Right.
dollar, if any US dollar, depending where it is, but if it's USD something, then you know you're gonna have the USD pairs. Like UFD Chef is bullish. Um, and I'm sorry I didn't catch it at the beginning of the run because UFD Chef is a slow moving pair, and the
Okay.
spreads are like low as hell. So you can throw like 5 lots on that thing and just let it run like a turtle. So at the end of the week you'll be up. Like you don't have to monitor that much. It just goes up, down, up, down,
Right.
up, down. It's so slow, but it's bullish because the US dollar is bullish. Or EU. You just put 5 lots on EU and you let it tank. And you don't have to monitor it because it's been tanking ever since. This is sad. It's been tanking ever since 21.
It has. It has.
Look at
It's been in
this.
a deep
Look at
downtrend.
this.
That downtrend.
So who caught
Mm-hmm.
this? So who do you know caught this movement from here all the way down? This is what I'm trying to set up for next year. That's 2,000 pips for the year.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to
Yeah.
find a trade for that. So that's a weekly time frame. So for 1 year, it's been tanking. So now it's at this level here. It's at a supreme buy zone right now. But it could take this level out if the US dollar keeps going up. If that thing hits to 110, 115, 120, then this is going to continue to tank all the way down to that level. It's going to go down to 0.900, 0.9, 0.8. And
Mm-hmm.
hasn't been down there since. Now this is really getting to a point where they might just take the euro off the market because I mean I don't know how that works, but that thing has been down there. This is 2000. This is 2000, 2001, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
That's 20 years hadn't been down this level. Here, it's here. But this is way below. I mean, what's the lowest it's ever been? It hit the market. It's never been, look, it's been this low. See, it's been even lower than that. Down to 6.
Right.
This is 85. And it started 1971.
Oh my goodness.
So you see that there's room for it to go to where it started. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't know how it's going to be, but it took a whole year to tank 2,000 pips. A whole year, right? From here, not even that. From 2014 to now, it's been tanking. That's 7 years. So even if you get in here, 21, it's still tanking. So the overall trend of EU is down. So unless you trade in on the lower time frames trying to catch, you know, scraps, then the trend for EU is truly bearish. And my
Mm-hmm.
sentiment will be bearish all day until I see something that's going to change the market. Because on a weekly time frame, it's bearish. So you could literally get in, you could literally open up a trade on Sunday on EU and just kind of want to see what the dollar is doing. If the dollar is still rising, then you're going to be safe to say that you're going to be in profit sometime during the day when you take a sell on EU. But if you had the EU
Mm-hmm.
sell from before, like, because it's got to be something major to change it. I don't see. I mean, the buyers have to be ashamed of themselves because they've allowed this thing to tank this whole time. So this is a buy zone down here, a strong buy zone, and it's close to it. But again, that's another 900 pips away. How many pips away is this here? I mean, it's pretty damn
Okay.
close. This is. I mean, you're getting into a possible 2,000 pip move, depending on when it's going to reverse. It can reverse anywhere in here. So I still think EU got at least 100 to 500 pips to go in the market to tank at least.
Okay.
Based on what I'm seeing here. Based on this Renko, based on these envelopes, based on this price action. So I'm just curious to see because I've just been trading the hell out of nods, but I mean some of the forex pairs you can see that they will make a move. It's just no one wants to trade on a higher time frame, but the higher
Exactly.
time frames is where to take it, man. That's the better ones to take.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather trade
Yeah.
on the
So,
higher time frames.
That's how I was able to catch that big pullback,
I
the bullish
know,
pullback on EU.
I
It was
know.
right on the daily.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, so now that it's going back down again, um, Brenda had told me how Gigi had felt about that sentiment. She felt that it was definitely still going to continue to go down. You know, at least until below
Mhm.
one. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
going
and
below
so
one.
that
Right.
it's going to go below one. So that definitely lines up with what you were just saying right now. And I'm like, shit, okay, well, it's got some more room to drop. You know.
Yeah. It's got more room
Um,
to drop. It's got more
mm-hmm.
room to drop because I don't see. I gotta see. I don't see no lower low here, and nothing happening. Now I do have this little triangle here, so it's interesting because on a weekly time frame, it's this little gap right here. I don't know if you see it, but there's a little gap right here, right
Uh
here.
huh.
So this is interesting right now. This is gonna be interesting to see because again, it needed to break it below one. That's got to be the key because it's at one. What is it right now? It's at prices at 1.0387. So
Mm-hmm.
I need to see it below one. If it breaks below one, so I got this little thing here. So this is telling me that there's a gap right here. There's a little FEG gap, but a weekly right here based on this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a possibility they could turn around. Um, but if it breaks below this bottom of this gap right here, which is about one, what number is that? What number is that? One, yeah, one. That's right at really got to break below one. If it breaks and closes below one, if I get a weekly candle breaking below one, it's gonna tank.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Huh.
Yeah. If it breaks and get a weekly candle breaking below one, it's gonna tank. I got to see it close. I got to see what the wick closes at. And if it does that, then it should go down to like 9.9 down here someplace. And
Right.
then it might turn around. But then I got to see what the dollar's doing. You'd have to have a chart with the dollar and EU together and seeing, so you can simultaneously check it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But like I said, I want to catch one of these moves. That's a year move, and that's just one account. You can just set this account up and let it ride for 1 year, and don't do nothing with it.
Exactly.
Just let it ride, and at the end of the year, cash your money out. You know, not
Hell yeah, man. If you're gonna do that with Renko, man, Renko's the thing to do it with. I'm telling
yeah.
you.
I'm saying
Trade the
exactly.
high time frame with
Yeah,
Renko.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I follow you all the way, bro. This is the way to go.
Hell yeah.
I'm just trying to catch it. I want to catch this here. When you get all this junk going on here, because the dollar's gonna tank. When it's gonna tank, I don't know. But when that bitch is tanking, when this setup comes down here, when all these dudes are down here partying, that's gonna be uptrend all day. And then
Mm-hmm.
when this US dollar tanks, man, I mean when this US dollar comes crashing down on the higher time frames, then that's the
Right.
time to get into EU. That's a trade. That's the time to get into EU for buys. And
Mm-hmm.
hold that bitch for a year or at least 6 months or whatever you're gonna do. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, I haven't got there yet, but if you can do that, and then trade these nice little things here and there, then you'll clear 6 figures easily, man.
Definitely. I
You,
definitely see that.
yeah, you won't have no problem doing that because you can just wait. And you ain't gotta stretch yourself with choppy markets. You just wait for them set up like that. Because I was telling the other person, I said, well, she trying to everyone is trying to pass their prop firms, and then they get in trade, and they're not in the trade, and then they tell me when they get to trade, and I might zoom with someone, and they're like, "Oh, I should have took this." It's like, well, you can do what you want to do, and then, well, you seem to be killing it. We'll wait for you. I'm like, well, I'm not the god to tell you what to do. It's your account. I just know when I'm ready to trade, and I know when I'm looking at stuff, and I know when I'm going to get into a trade and kill it. So
Right.
but I can share the information with people, but then it's up to them to take the trade because it's up to them to say, well, what's your risk management? Most people, I read someone else, no one's going to put $100 pip stop loss on Nas. They're just not going to do it. You can't do that with a $200 account. So you got to build that up to
Right.
to 2 or 3 thousand, and then try to do something. You know. So, but this here is perfect. So the this process works on lower time frames. But I found that you can do Renko with this on lower time frames along with ADD to help you. But I've seen it with price action a little more clearly than Renko on lower time frames. To me,
Right.
this Renko process that you have works better on higher time frames and works better with Forex pairs. And it works better with Nas too on higher time frames. But it don't coincide, and it's kind of make me sad in a way because it said, okay, well, you can use the envelopes and all these other things in regular price action, or I gotta tweak the lower Renko time frames, but they kind of all
Right.
match. They all match together, really. You know, they all tell the same story. If it's time for a buy or sell, you'll see it on all those charts. So I think that's kind of how I look at it. But like I was telling you, when you get those setups, man, it's just game's over. You know, game's
Man, this has
over,
been
man.
very enlightening. It's been very
Yeah,
enlightening. I really appreciate this. One and two
yeah,
is definitely what I'll be looking for. I mean, like you
yeah.
said, like those are pretty. They're
If you
pretty
get this,
textbook. They're pretty solid. They're clear.
if you get
You
this,
catch
man,
them, take them.
you catch them, and you to take them. I keep telling people this all the time. If you catch one and two, man, the game's over. Um, I got some other videos I'm gonna send to you. Some of the other dudes from Data Pro have been sending me some. One of my other homeboys sending me some market internals. This ADD thing. This is powerful, man. It can help you trade. It has helped me. Um, it's improved my trading on Nas so well that I feel confident now. I feel more confident taking Nas trades. I feel more confident putting 1, 2 lots on Nas and not sweating, to death.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, it's beautiful. That's all I can tell you. So
Man, man, oh man, because like I said, I've been seeing you in the Telegram group, man, and you be
yeah,
posting those stuff. I was like, oh my god, that last one that you posted was like what, 53,
yeah, 3,000,
53,000
yeah,
in one day.
3,000, right? Yeah,
I'm like, what
yeah,
the heck?
yeah. You
I'm
have to
like, no,
have a hefty account to do that. You have
right?
to have a hefty account to do that. But I'm just like I had the capital, man. I had the willing to do that, and that trade. I had an 85% gut that it was going to go well, and it did. I don't take trades like that unless I feel confident, then it's going to go my way. And that trade,
Mm-hmm.
that trade there, I felt confident that it's going to go my way. So that's kind of where I was at. But um, everything lined up for me. Everything lined up for me. And I said, okay, well, it's time to pull the trigger. And it was beautiful because I saw all setups happen. Everything, everything lined up perfectly. And I was like, this is it. I said, if I don't take this trade, I'm gonna be sitting here on Saturday beating myself against the wall. So, and then I said, that's one trade I can do. But if you do 1 and 2, you can get those days all the time. You can get a $10,000 day on Nas if you see a setup 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
This is nuts. This is nuts. These
It
two right
really
here,
is.
these two alone can have you sit for a week. You know, it's just like damn. And specifically, if the ADD opens up 2 days in a row, I haven't seen it open up 3 days in a row, but 2 days in a row, there's a sell coming, and you just got to sit there and sit on it, and when you see it set up, that's a lot size right there. One and
Mm-hmm.
two are lot size are lot size, one lot size trades for me with no hesitation. I don't hesitate to take a one lot size trade on 1 and 2.
Right.
The other ones I might be a little dicey on. I might do 0.10 and see how it rolls, or wait. But 1 and 2 is definite, man. I can't stress that enough, man. I tell people this all the time, and people are like, no, no, they look at it, and then when they see it, like, oh, I should have not. I don't. Those should have no more. I don't wait. When I see 1 and 2, boom, I press the trigger, man.
I hear you.
I don't even look in the mirror and ask my question. I think 1 and 2, boom. So did you have anything else?
Nah, bro. I mean, like you said, like you explained it. Now I see what I'm supposed to be looking at.
Yeah,
This pretty clear now. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
really looking for 1 and 2. 1 and
yeah,
2
yeah.
on there.
I'm telling you, if you see 1 and 2, brother, you got to take that trade, man. Unless there's like, unless the world is coming apart, unless Trump gets reelected and says the hell with something or whatever, some kind of
Right.
weird thing, they somebody from the Russian president blows up a city in Ukraine or something like that, then it's it's fundamentals, it's world stuff,
Right.
the moon crashes into the Saturn, and then, or parts of the moon fall on the earth, an asteroid hits us, some weird thing,
Mm-hmm.
a volcano erupts somewhere, or some weird thing, yeah, earthquake in New York or something like that, some weird phenomenon, then this stuff gets thrown out the window. But long as it's a
Right.
regular sunny day, no news, and the birds are chirping, everything's, grass is growing, sun's shining, then it's guaranteed, man. So
That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Hey, once again, thanks a lot, bro. I really
yeah,
appreciate
man.
this.
Yeah, well, definitely. I'm gonna I got this recorded, so I'm gonna put this on YouTube and see how many people actually watch it, man. But like I said, I'm still tweaking some things, but 1 and 2 are golden. There's nothing else I can say about that. Those are solid, man. 80% solid, you know.
It
So
certainly looks like it from what you
yeah,
just
man.
showed me. Yes.
Yeah, solid, man. Solid. And then we back tested and shown every time you saw it above 1800 was bullish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there was one thing I showed if it opened up 1800 stayed above that it wasn't bullish. Like I said, unless there was some weird news. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's what I got for you, man. I'm gonna render this video. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, man, and then go from there. But I'm still testing out your wrinkle stuff, man. I like what I'm seeing. I'm setting it up to do a major swing sometime um this month, or hopefully in the next coming year. But I'm definitely going to use this um to do something, man.
For the
So
swings, exactly. I understand. Hell yeah.
yeah. There's going to be a major swing coming up on some. And another thing I'm looking for is I scan the pairs to find out which pairs are near uh, a weekly or monthly level.
Mm-hmm.
So if I find a pair that's near a weekly or monthly level, then I pay a little bit more attention to it. And then if it bounces off a monthly level or rejects over a monthly level, then that's going to be a swing trade right there. So,
Right.
and this EU is heading to this way. It's getting there. If it doesn't break one, if it bounces around on one, then it might turn around. But if it closes below one, it's tanking down to nine, at
Okay.
least 9.5. If it closes below one, it's going down to 9.5.
Gotcha.
I have a feeling it will be. And if it's going to 9.5, then the US dollar is going to go up to like 110.
Mm.
So
Hmm. Definitely something to look out for, because I'm trying to catch this EU on the major swing too.
yeah,
Because that's
yeah,
like that's the pair that I was trained on when I first started learning forex. So for some
yeah,
odd reason, I just try to stick with it. So yeah, man, I'm looking for that major turnaround too on this
yeah,
daily.
yeah.
It'd be
Well,
great.
yeah. But like I said, I know you post stuff in the chat, but I'm trying to get people to
Hmm.
post more stuff, like, because if they see something, then like I said, I'm just waiting. Because I use MT4 too, and I have MT4 where I have a chart, a template where it has monthly, weekly levels, and every time it got to one of them levels, it bounced off that, because that's the major
Okay.
thing. So I'm just waiting. It's close to a monthly level, weekly level. Actually, let me before I let you go, let me bring it out here and show you what I got, because this is powerful. I try to keep I try to keep the MT4 up along with the trading view, so I can see what's going on. But AU is close to a level. It's not
Hmm.
ready yet. It's getting there. So let me see here. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. It's getting there. It's almost ready. Let me see this chart here. This MT4 chart. Let's see. Let's see. Because these people be showing me these cats that be just clearing like $100,000, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, they're killing it. So here's EU right here. Can you see it?
Yes.
It broke. See how it broke this monthly level here, and
Mm-hmm.
it broke a weekly level. See that? So
Okay.
it's this is a weekly level. See a monthly level here. So it broke a monthly support level. See, this is the support level here. It supposed to bounce off that and it didn't. You see?
Hmm.
So look where it is, but it's going to reverse. It's coming. It's coming. I just need a little bit more price action here, but it's coming though. It's
Okay.
coming, man. It's coming. I don't know when, but it's going to come soon.
Hmm.
But like I said, it broke this monthly resistance. It broke the monthly support. It closed below the monthly support. Like how many pips did it close below that? Closed 241 pips below the monthly support level. So
Okay.
this thing is gonna reverse sometime soon. Just don't know when. It all depends on how the dollar opens up on Sunday.
What exactly was that? That thing looked pretty accurate.
This chart.
The
Oh,
chart you were just on, that great chart you were on.
yeah, this is a template
Yeah.
that I created from one of my many indicators on MT4.
That
It's
thing
spot
looks
on,
spot
eh?
on, bro.
It's spot on.
What
It's
the
right
heck?
spot on in it. Look at the
Yes.
look. See this monthly level here? It bounced off
Mm-hmm.
here, bounced off there. See, it broke this. So if it's at a weekly, so I always look at it from a weekly. If I go to the weekly time frame, you see where it broke between the see it broke the weekly support level here.
Mm-hmm.
So here's this here. So I'm trying to wait to see where's the next level going to be. So I have to there's another one down here somewhere, but it's way oversold, man. It's going to reverse sometime soon. So
Right.
I'm trying to wait for it. This is like 2020. So I'm trying to wait for it to see what it's going to do. Um, it needs at least come back up to it needs to come back up here. And if it doesn't, then it returns back. But as the EU has been unforgiving, so we don't know how it's going to play out. So I have to wait to see how it plays out. But
Mm-hmm.
the price action has to give you this. So until I start seeing buy signals and a higher low, a lower low, I need to see a lower low print. If I see a lower low print anywhere here, then it's going to be like a little bullish run here. See, every time you got a lower low here, it printed and then went for a buy. At least you had at least 3 or 4 bricks. I'm okay with doing a 3 brick trade on this is 3 weeks.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not daily. This is weeks. So this
Right.
is like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. I'm good with 8 weeks. I might not get a month, but I'm good. I'm good with 8 weeks. I mean, a
I
year, whatever else. And then I'll just trade it down. But like I said, um, now looking at this, I'm just saying like, oh man, you can catch this move here, but now I can put myself in a position to catch the next major move. You know,
mm.
so that's what I'm waiting for. So that's what I'm waiting for. But I think I hope that between you, the P, and myself, and other people and Brendan in the chat group can chat a little bit more about higher time frames. That's where the conversation should go because everyone's scalping 1 hour time frame. I'm not trying to trade a 1 hour time frame no more. I'm trying to get the big moves. And the big moves are this. This is how many pips is
Right.
this right here? This from here to here is 2,000 pips. Like, come on, man.
I know.
That's from this top brick right there, right? That brick right there. That's 2,000 pips, man.
Right.
That's weeks. Look at that. From here, that lower high, right here, boom. That was it. these little image cross right here on the yeah, that's sick, man. This is last year. This is 2020. This is March. Well, that's pandemic, but still at the same point in time, been tanking ever since. That's March 20. That's a
Right.
year, man. A year and some change. Come on, man. I don't want to be in 24 saying I caught that because it's 21. I should be catching it now, 22. So now I can see where I can catch it, and now I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna work on catching it. That's the one thing I always hated. I would always go back in time and say, "Damn, I could have caught that." No, I'm going to catch it. Like them there,
Right.
like some of them signals on Nas, I caught those things. Wednesday and Friday with the same damn setup. I said, "Oh my God, there's no way I couldn't take this. I couldn't take the sell. There's no way." It was the same setup. I was like, "Damn, I had to be stupid. I literally had to be stupid. Say, you know, I'm not taking straight because I don't trust it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?" So yeah, man, that's what I got for you, Jay. Like I said, keep tweaking this thing, man. And I was just talking to Dr. P, man. I think I mean, I know you are free on some Saturdays, and his schedule, you know, because he teaches stuff. But I think like at least you guys, there's a few other people like you guys that I can talk about this stuff and you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Versus having to be, oh well, I mean, it's okay to be a newbie, but it's like, okay, oh, you see this here. The conversation this way, like this. Oh, we can do this here because that's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine bricks. That's a week 2,000 pip thing. So if this is the zone that's going to be flipping around on, can I get 2 bricks going up? I'll take 2 or 3 bricks
Hello.
going up. Yeah, that's
Right.
a swing trading. I'll take 2 weeks of swing trading EU. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm trying to see, man. I'm just trying to see. I just need to see a lower low down here. I need to see that print. If I see a lower low print down here and I
Mm-hmm.
see this price action like I see over here, the game's over. I do have, I mean, it looks like it could be getting there because I have this little triangle here. So something's happening. Something's happening. And it may happen a little bit faster than we're thinking. But there's a reversal coming. You just don't know when. It's coming. And at least I'm able to see that. Now I
Right.
just need to catch it. I just need to see you get 1 brick and then you go over here. So that's the thing. So
Which broker are you using on your trading view for EU?
um right now, I mean everything's through Hugo's way. I'm in the
Huber's
midst of
way.
yeah, and I'm in the midst of trading. I opened up an account with Trading Station. I'm gonna try to trade with some of these um things here. So I'm still working the details with um the the trading for the trading view brokers. I'm trying to see which ones are better because I want to find one where I can trade directly from trading view. That's what I'm
Wait a
working on
minute.
doing
No,
now.
hold on. You're using the FXCM. I see it now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was asking. Yeah, I was asking about your chart because I'm using
Oh okay.
Oanda. Yeah, I'm using Oanda, and
There you are.
my envelope hasn't populated on the weekly. It
Really?
has on the daily, but not on the weekly. Because I see it like yours on the weekly. It's already populated. Your
Oh
envelope.
okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was asking you which broker were
Oh
you using.
okay.
Yeah, use FXCM. Yeah, that's beautiful, bro. Because as you said, you got the upward triangle on your envelope.
Right. Right. So yeah. Right here. This one here. So
Yeah,
I'm wondering. So something's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
yeah. I see something happening real soon too. As a
I'm
matter
looking
of
for a
fact,
green one. Looking for a green. I'm looking for a green one to print like this here. Um, I probably need to change the thickness of this thing so I can see it. Right? I think the bandwidth.
Oh, your estimator? Yeah. See, I know. I told Patrick about that estimator. He likes using the estimator too. I mean,
I can't see the arrow.
yeah, because the things with them, the estimator arrows, they're so
Yeah,
close to
yeah,
the
yeah,
candle and to the brick
yeah.
that sometimes it hides under it.
Right. Yeah, 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 yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I see it like this here, like that. Once you get one
Mm-hmm.
printed, then one's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm.
coming, man. It's coming. See, I already got the one here, and once the arrow prints, it doesn't go away. So see, here's another one here. See, green one right
Mm-hmm.
there. There's one right here. So I'm trying to
Right.
see what happens. It just made me think of something. Let me see. Can I do a replay on the monthly time frame? Part trying to this type. Oh yeah, see, I can't do that. Okay. So yeah, so I'm just waiting. I think once the white arrow prints, the green, I mean the white triangle, the green triangle, and then you should get a lower low him coming here. Because I think the last one will be you'll get a red one here, you'll get a green arrow on a red, right? And then you'll start
Mm-hmm.
to see a green candle populate. Because
Hmm.
it's down below the channel. So it's got to come up at least to the channel here. So what would happen is this. Let's see if this makes sense. Where you at? Let's see. Doesn't want to work. But what I should see is let's see here. Here. Okay. So what I should see is this going like this, right? Like that.
Mm.
And this doing like this, like that. Or perhaps it might come down a little bit, come back up. So that might be, let's see, might do this. So let's see if it does this. What it might do is this. Let's see, it possibly can come down here and then come up. That it probably can come like this and then come back up. That see,
And if it does that, that's gonna be a long ride. If it
yeah. If
does
I
that.
see that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I see that, then that might work out. Yeah.
Jeez.
If I catch this, I gotta catch this and that. But then I think what's happening next is this. Check this out. It's going to be where's my arrows here? This is what I can check out. I want to see a green arrow print like this here, right? So that's going to be the green. That's going to be the green arrow because I need this is the red brick that's gonna. It's kind of invisible. Yes.
Yeah, it's a phantom. So yeah,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
that's
Phantom
what
one.
price
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Phantom one. Yeah. So it's like okay, well, so I need to see. I got to see again a low print down here someplace and a
Mm-hmm.
buy signal. If I see a daily, if I see a buy signal like this, but then this is like right in the buy here, you see, right here buy. So it's kind of weird, I guess. I got to see how it plays out, but
Okay.
I want to see this type of price act like this. The white arrow. So the white arrows on the red, then the green arrows on the last brick that prints, and then I got a buy. I got a green candle,
Mm-hmm.
and then you jump in the trade. This is weekly. So same thing here. White on the one red and then
Uh-huh.
second red, green, and then buy. Same with this here. I got a white, green, right? But the
Mm-hmm.
white and green is on the same
It was on the
candle
same
that's here.
candle there. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out like because this is different candle, buy. Um, different candle, buy. This one's a little different because it's kind of junked up here. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like same candle, but then I got a buy signal here. This one is good. See, this one is um white on one here, and I got a higher low here, and then I got the green thing there, and then the next candle it's green and went up. Same with this one
Right.
here, white. So it's the other way around, white on the green, red on the green, and then the next one goes down. So this is one here. So if it's following the same exact pattern, a green arrow should come here.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So look at this here. 'Cause I've been meaning to ask you about this. It's green arrow here, right? And then we should get a green brick going up. So because that's the candle right here. Really, the green arrow should be print right here, not this
What?
phantom
Okay.
one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing is like there's nothing's gonna print on that brick until it becomes a solid. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right,
So
right,
that's the I think that's the only drawdown I think with Renko is that you got to deal with the phantoms. You know,
right,
the phantoms are lovely when they're going
right,
your way.
right,
You
right.
know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah.
If you're already in a buy and you got like two or three phantom buy bricks, then you're loving it. You
You're
know,
good, right? Yeah,
but
exactly, exactly.
if let's say if you got in, on that confirmed buy right there on that last up arrow, but you got your phantom, going down. Like, okay, well now I know I'm in drawdown now. So it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
um, and that was the thing. That's the biggest thing I was trying to figure out. It's like, what would be a good stop loss to put you in break terms. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people would want to try to use the lowest, the tightest stop loss possible, and you can be successful doing that, but you'll lose a lot more trades doing that versus if you use a bigger stop loss. So that's why
Yeah.
I was trying to come up with a happy medium, but so
Well,
yeah, I'm still testing that out, but. Bro, I'm just loving what I'm seeing with the Renko, especially on the
no,
higher
it's
time
good.
frame.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know
Big time, big
I
time.
know Patrick has been using it on the lower, and not to say that you can't use it on lower, but I've been trying to talk to him like, hey Patrick, maybe you should try to swing with it, bro, if you're gonna use it,
Right. Yeah.
So we'll see what it comes up with, but
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm liking this on the higher time frames. I really am.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to see if there's a pattern with the white, the green, and then this. I see that it does that. It's like So what I'm noticing is you'll have um on the downtrend you'll get um you get a red brick and you get a white triangle. You get the last brick and you get a green triangle and you get a lower low. And then the next candle that opens up the week will be green. So you jump in the trade right here
Mm-hmm.
after all those are printed. So that seemed to be the consensus. Um, you got a red candle here, white triangle. You got another red candle here, a green triangle. So when this closes out and you get a lower low here, this right here, this seems to be the consensus that you're gonna get a turnaround right in here. Green, lower low, green triangle on the brick, a white triangle on the brick, and then the next candle that opens up is a buy signal. So then you'd open a trade here. See,
Mm-hmm.
that seemed to be the consensus. See, white, green, but over here, so this is the third one in a row here. See, the same thing
Hmm.
over here, same thing over here. It's like the red candle here, close, white arrow. I mean white triangle. Red
Mm-hmm.
brick, green, and they got a higher low here. So it's either higher low or lower low, and then the buy happens here. And it's almost like, okay, now it's getting into the channel. It's getting into the channel. It's getting into the
Mm-hmm.
channel. So that's 3 straight buys right here. So look at this. So this is kind of how I've been back testing it. Same thing here. Same scenario. I got I have one triangle and they got an up thing here and I got a triangle here. So this is probably gonna be green. This should be green right here. I can't really see it. And then a buy signal comes here right when it's getting ready into the channel. So I get in
Mm-hmm.
buy here. The same thing down here. See, what's the one thing I noticed about all these buys? There's a lower low, higher low, and there's a couple of triangles around the bricks on the lower part where the trend is ending for the buy. Same way with the sells. You got a white brick there, white triangle here,
Mm-hmm.
and you got this now this is kind of weird because you got another green brick here, so it's kind of weird. This is where it's set up. here, but I guess if you can find like this is a white. Here's the red triangle on this candle here. I got a green brick, and then it went down. So, and there's a higher high here. So once the higher high prints, that's our key to start looking for sells. Get a lower low down here. Our key is to look for buys, because it came up, came back down, retested, then took off. So you could have gotten in right here, and then you would have got your profit, and then it came back to retest the zone, and then it shot up. So your stop loss probably would be like, it'd be safe to do 50 pip stop loss, because it wouldn't get hit. So you can probably do 50 pips above the brick, like up here someplace. Like I would probably put up. Well, see, that's you talking about 100 pips right there. See, that's a lot because of weak time frame. So you could do 50 pips right here. Look at that. That's small. I mean, depending on the 100%, but I think that's the key. So I think for this buy to happen, based on what I'm seeing here, on all these time frames here, we've got to get a lower low. We got to get a buy signal print. So we need to see. Let me go in here. I think this is what it is here. Daily buy needs a lower low print. Let's see. We got to see a white triangle, right? A white triangle. White triangle print on red brick, or yeah, on red brick, right? Then we need to see a green triangle, right? Print
Yeah, that's made
on last red brick before move, right?
Okay.
Then we got to see a buy signal, and then we enter on the green brick. That's what this is based on this. So once you see this, you got to see this, you get this, and then the USD got to be weak. The USD will be weak. The USD is at 108.03. If this happens, I guarantee you this 103, this is going down to like 106, 105. If we get this here, then I'll jump into a buy.
Okay.
This is what we need to see right here. If I see this right here for this daily buy, for this daily EU buy, or this is a weekly buy, right?
Yeah, that's on the weekly you're on right there.
Right. So if we see this, so this is, let me print, I'm gonna put this as 820. If we see this sometime in the next week or so, that thing's gonna you're gonna at least get, you can at least get 2 bricks. They at least give you 2 bricks, at least 2 bricks. Even though it's still bearish, but you'll get at least 2 bricks. You'll at least get 2 weeks of trading, at least 1 week. But based on what I'm seeing here, it doesn't give you this 1 week. It gives you 2 weeks. What's the worst brick you got here on a trend? Here, I mean, this is 3 weeks here. It's a 3-week brick right here, right? But this is a continuation, but it's still going up though. You see, it comes here. So this is uptrend. Pull back and go right, exactly. So you're gonna get some bricks going up and some pullback too. But you're at least gonna get at least 2 bricks going up, at least. I can't see it not doing that. So we already halfway there. We got a white triangle on a red brick. When this brick prints, we need to see a green brick here. There should be a green brick right here. Following this same thing, following the same pattern. That's what I'm seeing. Now, how many times has it done that? Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times. I'm looking for buys. 10 times, 11. Look how many times it's doing it all the way back to 94. Look at this. This is it. Look at that. Here too, same thing. See, low down here, higher low down here. See, there's the 2 right there. This is a retest. That's a retest of it though.
The higher high and the lower lows. Okay, now how soon do those print? I mean, do it print like immediately when it catches it, or does it print like?
I think it's a little afterwards. Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
after. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think it's like
Damn.
right then. I think it happens at a later time. Once it figures out that, hey, because I think what needs to be done is like, this is the higher high here. So once this prints here, it's like there's something higher than that, and then it can start the roller coaster. But I think
Mm.
along with that, then we need to see these EMAs cross too. And I think the EMAs are going to cross. Let me see what this is. 9. Let me make this thicker. See, make this thicker. And then the red. I've been using 9 and 9 for this. So here's another thing that would help it out too, because once the EMAs cross, I should make it yellow. So I can see it. Too many reds in that picture. Just gonna make it yellow. So I want to be able to see it. There we go. That might be better, right? Okay. So you can see that when the EMAs crossed, then that was a good sign of it happening. And when the EMAs crossed, like at the second brick or the third brick, so that's like the third week, right? This one
Mm-hmm.
here is a little bit later. Yeah. So it's always crossing over after the second week. But we should have enough information here. We need to see some information here. See how it's dry right here. You see that? There's nothing here.
Right.
I need some of these guys. Lower low buy. I need to see that in here. Once you see that in here, then it's off the races. I think we're there. We got a white triangle. If you get a white triangle on this brick here, if a green triangle gets printed on this brick right here, or if you get another white triangle and a green triangle comes down here someplace, then it's going to turn around. And once you get a lower low down there, because you can wait until all those things are present and then jump in the trade. That might be in the second brick. So you might have to wait a brick or two in order to get in there. You know what I'm saying? But you guarantee to get a buy. I like that.
Mm.
I like that setup. The actuality, and you can set your alert up for that too. I like that. That's pretty good now. I think that's pretty good. I might have to check this out, man. EU. Damn, that's pretty good, man. That's the move, man. That's the move. If we get all these
Oh
here,
my.
oh, it's over, man. That's a five. That's a 5 standard lot on that thing, man. That's 2,000 pips going the other way because it's got to come up to this way up here. It's got to come up here again because that's the next level. You see, that's the next weekly zone up here. Like, it can come back to here, but this is another week. This is another cell zone up here, right up in here someplace, right up in there somewhere. So I would want to see it. Let's see it someplace in there. But that's a bunch of bricks. You're gonna at least get 2 bricks on this thing. So again, it has to break below. If it breaks below 1, then it's going to continue to take a downtrend.
Gotcha.
You know,
Um.
I think.
Well, if there's any consolation, like I can say this. I pulled up an auto harmonic pattern indicator as well, and I have it on my Renko chart. It's on the daily, and it's
What's it
on
called?
EU. What's it called?
Yeah.
Um, auto harmonic pattern.
Is it by this one?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me do this.
Because these
What do you
harmonic
call
patterns
this?
work too. They help
They
out.
do.
Yeah, they help
They
out.
really do. Indicators. Yeah, it's auto harmonic pattern, and it's by He Who Must Know.
Okay. Is it version 2?
Yeah, version 2.
Okay, I see it right here.
And I have that on my daily on EU, and it's on
Oh, it's,
Renko.
it's like a chart down here. Is that what it is? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see what you got here, man. Okay.
And so
Oh, okay.
you still have it on the weekly. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So let me see. And we go to the weekly then.
I could do it to
On
the
a
daily.
week.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
well, okay, and it's crazy though because on the weekly, it's saying it's definitely gearing up for the buy the way you said it would.
Yeah.
But when I go to the daily, daily does have it dropping a little bit more still. As a matter of fact, its final target is a TV4 target is sitting right at 0.9767.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is
You see that?
nice.
You see that?
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
and
Yeah.
see where it put you in at? It
Ooh.
put you in like right at the top. That harmonic
Yeah.
pattern did. So yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know, man.
tight, dog.
This might be another
Oh, this is
indicator
tight. Yeah, this is dope,
that we can
man.
use with this.
Oh
You know.
yeah. Yeah. This is dope.
And
Oh man,
I just
I have
found
to check
this.
this out.
I just found this. As a matter of fact, I just put
This is
that on there
dope.
yesterday, and I was
Really.
looking at it. I'm like, wait a
Oh
second,
shit.
hold on.
Yeah, no, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Look at this, man.
So you're the only
So
person. You're the only person I told about this so far. So
this
I
is
kind of
dope.
wanted to look at it a little bit.
Yeah. Because look at this. You can still see a
Yeah, but
cell
you know about
in
it.
here below target 114. It's 114 down. It would have been hit already. Target
Yeah, it's
2
already been hit.
and
So yeah,
3. That's
yeah,
100.
they've been hit.
Right, they've
So
been
so
hit.
now
Yeah.
so target 4 is the one that is looking to hit now, and so but that will line up with what you just said. If it goes below 1, it's going to take a little bit more.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of like,
Mm, yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's
This
going to
is
do that or if it's going to reverse, sooner than that and do what it's saying
yeah.
on the weekly, because the weekly
Yeah.
has it, whereas like it's getting ready to start going up now. So who knows?
Right. Yeah.
Like I said,
Target 1. What kind of what is it saying? It's a what type of entries yeah, see it's saying entries at
yeah. See,
104.25.
so
So it's going up.
it's getting. The thing is with yeah, see that's a buy. It's like on the weekly has it set up for a buy. My thing
Yeah.
is though is like if it had you enter already, it's like it's already getting ready to hit the stop on that.
Right. You're gonna be in
But
drawdown. You're gonna be in drawdown if you jump into a buy on
if you
Sunday.
jump to if you jump to the buy, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's definitely at I see the triangle here. So it's at this point here. So it needs to come back up because it's right here. But it's gotta break below 1. And right now it's at 1387. It needs to go below 1. And we need to see this lower low. This is nice. No, I'm trying to over here. This chart over here. Trying to see. Because it's right here. See, this is what I see. It is right there. It is right here. So they're saying the entry's here. So you have to wait. You have to wait anyway. See, that's what it's saying. The entry's here. So following this here, you'd have to wait anyway on this. So what's the entry? The entry is, so I get this how this works. Check this out. So the entry is here. So you wouldn't even enter this trade anyway. One point
it's telling you not to enter until it hits
oh 4
1.0. Okay.
2552. See that? The entry is at 1.04, 1.042552. So that's where the entry is at. So basically the price has to come here and target 1's here, target 2 is here. See?
Ah, okay,
See? The
okay.
target 3 is what does it say target 3?
I know. I mean,
1.3.
where is target 3? I mean, target 3 don't be showing up all the time. It goes
Yeah.
1, 2, then it skips to 4. Oh well.
Right. So this is again, this is what we have. And so if I go to the daily time frame, that's the weekly entry. They're saying the entry is at 1.2.
Yeah, the daily already happened.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
daily
Daily
already
already
happened.
happened. Yeah. So let's look at
It
that. The
got you
daily
in
already
way up.
happened already.
It got you into the top up here.
1.002. Wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. That's 1.2. Yeah, that happened already. Yeah, you're right. 2. Right. 04977. Oh yeah, way up here. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah.
got
Oh
it put you in
yeah.
that thing. Put you in that sale,
Ooh,
bro.
Oh, woo,
That thing put you in
damn,
that cell.
damn, woo, damn. And what's the target 1.4? Smash that, smash this. Oh yeah, target 4 is getting ready to smash that. Oh yeah. Damn, that's fire, dog.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So it's like
Oh my
shit.
God, that is
I,
fire.
I want to keep
That
my eye on this
that is
with Renko.
fire.
Yes,
Oh
I want to keep my eye on
Lord.
this with Renko. See
Oh
if it actually pans
Lord.
out this way.
Oh Lord.
Hell
So
yeah.
let's see, weekly here. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. The entry was one here, entries here. Oh man, that was fire, dog. Now if you would have been if you'd been watching this, you'd have got here. So now you come here. So see, this is the big. It's not over yet. That's why they're giving you this target because it's not over
Yeah,
yet. That's why it's not
it's
over
not
yet.
over
That's
yet.
why. Nah, it's not over yet. Right.
It's still
Yeah,
it's still
it's
in the
still
move.
going.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And look at this. It says target 3 reached. You see this status? Oh, that's fire. That is fire. Holy crap. Oh my God, man. You have hit the
Oh man.
jackpot, brother. Oh my God. So if I flip to the weekly time frame, holy crap. If it comes here, it's over, dog. And if you specifically get that lower low, oh my God. Damn, that is fire.
Mhm. Oh,
Oh,
and
that is fire.
this harmonic pattern, it works on the lower time frames too. As a matter of
That's
fact, when I was
fire.
looking at it, I was looking at it for lower time frames.
Mhm.
And so you can put it on like regular price action and put it on like lower time frames. Hey, maybe you might want to test that on Nas. Who knows?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, but
Now you got me. Now you got me open like a can of worms here, man. Let me see something. Damn, that is fire, dog. Oh, they shouldn't have done that, man. Where's the what was that called? It was called what was that called? Damn, that is dope. That is
yeah,
really
I was like, man,
that's
shoot. I
sick.
mean, I figured, hey, I might as well let you know about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I
That's
said, I ain't told
sick,
nobody else
man.
about it yet, but
That's sick, man. What is this called?
mhm.
It's called where did I put it at? Oh here. No, where did I put it on here? What's that called? Oh, where had I out of here? Oh, here it is. Yeah, HP. What is it called?
So on the weekly, then
Damn, it's gonna put
we're
you
looking at
here.
this thing correctly.
It's telling you. It's
We're
setting
just
you up
waiting.
for future. It's a future thing.
So we're waiting until so once it hits. So basically, what it's saying is you can
Oh my
basically put
God. A buy limit right there.
a
A buy.
limit
Right. Damn. So it's setting you up.
or
It's setting you up.
I would say about stop action.
A buy
About
stop.
stop.
Right. A buy
Yeah.
stop at 453 or some shit. Wow, man. And it stops
And then
here.
say
So you
your
get a
stop
stop.
loss.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a future setup.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That is
Ouch.
sick. Oh, hold on. I gotta save this template, man. Hold on. This is sick, man. Oh, that's sick. I don't remember this here. Let's see. Let me call this EU weekly sick chart. Man, that's sick, man. Oh, that's sick, man. Damn, that's sick. Because this worked on the daily already. That's what's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
It
it's
it,
sick,
it did
right? I
everything.
mean,
It did everything it's supposed to do. And it's saying the status is target. Let me see what the status is on this. Oh, you're gonna make me fucking go nuts. Status says waiting entry. Oh my
oh,
God.
it's just
Oh
waiting.
my
Okay, so it is waiting
God.
entry.
Holy
Okay.
crap.
That
Oh
was
shit.
that just confirmed that we're
That
looking at
is
it right
sick.
there.
Oh my God. That is sick.
That
That
just
is
confirmed
sick.
everything, bro. Thank you for pointing that
This
out. Thank
oh
you for
my
pointing that out. That just
God.
confirmed everything.
That is disgustingly sick. Oh my God. That is sick. Damn,
Oh
that's
my
sick.
God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Damn. That's just crazy. And it's so funny. The daily, I'm just looking at this chart. It says it's a target reach 3. Damn, man. Oh man. Man. This might be the best Zoom I ever had, dog. Holy crap.
Oh
I,
snap.
I wasn't expecting to get this information out of you, man. Damn. Holy crap. This is fire, man. This changes the game, man.
So
Oh
so
my
we would
God.
look at the daily then. It was so price must have went above the
Look
entry.
at this. Look at this. It says in trade on the 4-hour time frame. That means you're in the trade.
Oh damn.
Holy shit. Look at that. You see this? It says in trade. That
Mm.
means you're in the trade. Wow. You're in the trade now.
Damn.
Let's see what the 15-minute time frame say. Hmm. Might not like that. Maybe it's too low. Might have to change some settings or something. I don't care about that. I want the weekly time frame, man. That's what I care about. Yeah, I don't care about them. See, it's not showing on the lower ones. I don't care about the 1-hour time frame. This is it here, man.
I mean, but they will populate when the pattern shows up. It'll
Yeah.
populate on them.
Oh, okay. Well, this is it here. This is it. We've seen it in real life. Let me see what this let me see what's 30. See this. No, there's no pattern. I wonder if it's just for let's see. Let's do oil. I mean, that works well on E. Okay. Let's see. Not seeing anything. Maybe I might need to change some things. I don't know. I guess I gotta play with it, but it's
Maybe go to a
clearly
lower
showing on
time
EU
frame.
though. It's
Mm-hmm.
clearly showing on EU. Let's see if it shows on CAD. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe there's no pattern. No, there's no pattern
It
here.
is showing. I see something up there, right?
What's
Right?
up there? I see the box here, but I don't see anything over here. See, big
Oh.
entry and nothing like that. But there's an entry here. Let me see GU. See, target reach. See, on the weekly target reach, target 2 reach. See that?
Damn.
Let's see NZ. So it's showing on some of these pairs. Wow. Wow. Target 2 reach, target 2 reach, target 2 reach. Damn. Damn. Let's see. GA. Good. There's no pattern. That's why. GJ has to be a pattern there. There's a pattern. But there's definitely a pattern here on EU. Can we even mess with it? It's a pattern here. See? This is the one. So there's gotta be a way. You'd have to set up this on a weekly time frame and then go through and see if the pattern's there, like this. Let me pick I want Ethereum to work. Oh damn. Oh shit. It says you're in the trade. It's an anti-butterfly. Damn. Oh damn, you're in the trade. Oh man. Oh man, that was natural gas. So what about gold? You can flip through gold. Let's see. Uh-oh. 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 You're in the trade. Target reach, I think 1950. Oh, you've been target reach 1950? Oh, that's way up here somewhere, I think. Target 3. Says 3 target reach 1950. Up here. Target 2.
Oh yeah, because it looks like put you in a sale, huh? And then
I'm trying to see target 3 is up here.
wait a second. Wait a minute. That looks like it was
Target 3.
Ew. It gave you 2 of them, looks like, right?
The entry was 2013, so that means you're getting here someplace for sale. 2013 is up here, so they're saying that the entry is 2013.
Oh yeah,
for sale. So you'd have been in sales here. 2013 was the sale.
right. So that confirms what you said earlier. Like if price was above the entry, then it came back down and hit you and put. Okay, yeah,
that's perfect.
that makes
right
sense.
there.
That makes sense.
So target one, so target 3 is 1950, which it did. But I wonder why it stopped though. It just like stopped. 1950 is target 3 here. 1950, which is right there. It says target 1. target 1. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Damn, they got it going on the 1456. Come on, man. So target 1, target 2, right? Target 3, 1727. It hit that already. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It hit target 3 has been hit already. 1727. 17. Yep. 1727.05. That's been hit. Where you at? Down here, right? Down here. Down here. So then, hold on. Where's the thing at?
And so where's target 4 at?
Okay, target 4 is 14. That's way down here somewhere. 1456. That's not gonna hit that. It's not gonna hit that. This trade here was beautiful all the way down here. You got in right here. That's sniper entry, dog. That's sniper as fuck. That's sniper as fuck. And then you had everything. Then all this down here. How many bricks is this? That's then you had a little. So it's saying that it's gonna go down to 14. That's not gonna happen.
That's too low, you think?
Oh, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Because then you got this block down here. Because it's tried to come down here. It got down to 1690 something, and now it's that ain't gonna happen. But this on that's down. That happened already. Weekly time frame. We're looking for. Ain't got nothing. See. So there's no patterns. So it only shows patterns that are out of there. Patterns. Let me see. Nas. You gotta see a pattern. There's no pattern. There's no pattern. There has to be a pattern there. I wonder if there's a way to send an alert to set up a pattern. I'm not sure. That'd be dope.
Yeah, it would.
But right now, SPX, there's no pattern. See, has to be a pattern for a pattern. See, there's no pattern anywhere. So you can scan the market, but there's no pattern. But this has a pattern. This right now looks to be the juiciest one of all. This one here on the weekly time frame. This is telling us that there's a buy entry coming right here. Awaiting entry. This is what we want. This is what I want. This is I'm a hold right here. Yeah, this is it here, man.
Right.
That's it. And gold is, damn, that would have been beautiful for gold, man. This would have been it. See that? Damn, on daily time frame. It literally told you it reached all them targets. Damn. That is fire, man. That is fire. Damn, that's fire. Wow, that's fire, man. Ooh, man. But this is, where's it at? This is right here. This is really looking nice, man. Yeah, I may have to hang out with this one on EU, man. That's where that entry right there. You can put a buy stop right now, and that's just going to trigger within the next 2 weeks or next week. Yeah, man, that's a good move right there. Actuality, wow, that's a good move right there, man. Hold up, let me see if I can. The markets are closed. I want to set something up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, man, that's dope, man. Now I got something else to play around with.
Awaiting. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's telling us that, man. Await entry.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
waiting entry.
This
That's
is sick,
fire, man. That's sick, man. Where did you find this at?
Dude, I was okay. It's weird. I actually heard about it a few weeks ago because I was looking for something to trade. I wanted to trade Bitcoin on the 1 minute time frame. I just wanted to scalp Bitcoin. I was like, you know what? I work too damn much. Daily time frame takes forever. So let me just find something where I can just be home on the weekends and I can trade on the weekends. I was like, you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna scalp Bitcoin on 5 minute, 1 minute time frame. So I just kept looking on YouTube, and I ran into this indicator, right? And I was like, okay. And this is before I knew about Renko. Okay. So I ran into that indicator. I'm like, you know what? This is a neat little indicator. I'm going to keep it. Right. And then for some odd reason, I don't know what made me do it. I just went back and looked at it again yesterday, Friday, which is yesterday. And I put it on a Renko chart on the daily time frame. And I was looking, I was like, huh.
Uh-oh.
This looks pretty fucking nice. Now I don't know. Because I was trying to see, was there another indicator that I could use with the envelope? Right. And so I put this harmonic pattern with the envelope, and I'm like, shit, this looks fire. But then I looked at it, I'm like, you know what? The envelopes don't always populate though. So this harmonic pattern always populates. It's so it seems. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, let me tell John about it while we're talking right now. I told you about it, and like you started showing me some things I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that thing said awaiting entry. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking that it already got into the entry and stop loss was already hit. And you're like, no, that's not what happened. It's telling you to wait for the entry. And then that's where your stop loss is going to be once you make the entry.
Look at this.
And I was like, damn, okay. So, and then when you said awaiting entry, I'm like, okay, well, that confirmed that. This is right. Dude, we might have found the Holy Grail for Renko, bro.
Look at this.
We might have found the Holy Grail for Renko.
24,750 is the entry here. So here again, you're right. So look at this. This is Bitcoin on a daily time frame.
Okay.
You got the triangle here, right there, right? So, oh man. So this is the entry, not the entry, but it's looking to turn around here, right? So the same rule applies. But see, on here, you don't see the envelopes like you said. So on this one here, oh man, because it's right at this spot here. So basically, it's telling you to get in 24,750 here. So that's the entry. So it's you're just waiting for a higher low here. See, there's a higher low down here.
Oh, you're on Bitcoin USDT. Okay.
Yeah, on a daily time frame, you're waiting for a higher low to hit here, or a lower low, and it's saying that the entry's here, and this is the first target here, and it's saying target 2 is way up here. I don't think I get it that far, but still, this is a nice target here. See, the target 3 been reached already, coming down to the downside. See.
Okay.
Oh shit! What was the entry here? Entry was. Oh man, the entry, because this already happened already. This is from this big sell-off here. So the entry was 63. Oh man, this might be dope. Let me see what this is. The entry is 63, 750. Hold up. Here. Oh man. And the first target. Oh man. Oh man, hold on. First target was 58. Holy crap. 58. 662. No, 58. 862.05. That's the first target. Oh man. And then target 2 is 5200 is the stop loss. Wait. No, target 2 is 5200. Oh, it says target stop, which means that it never target stop. Target stop. Target 2 is 5200, 52, 55, 5200. Oh, this clearly was a dope trade. 52, 500. So it hit target 2. It's right there. And target 3 is 41026. Oh man. 41026. 0.54. Wow. And the stop was above this, would have been up here someplace. So it hit 1, 2, and 3, and it continued tanking. So now it's giving you, now it's telling you that we're getting ready to turn around. Okay? See, those are already, that already happened already. So if it's red, that means so this is a waiting entry. So the entry that we're waiting for is right here. So we're waiting entry here. Here.
So just like on the EU weekly trade, what we're looking at, that would be you could actually set a buy stop.
Right now, yeah.
Right, and then set your stop loss where it says stop at.
Right.
Damn.
So the stop is
I gotta play with this on demo. I really gotta play with this. I mean, at least observe it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ooh, but it looks like it looks like it's
here.
dead accurate though, don't it?
It's right here. Yeah, this is the it gives you this here. Stops right here. That's a huge stop loss though.
Oh, and like I said, we are looking on Renko. We're on the daily, so yeah. This does work on our lower time frames too. Just gotta wait for them to populate.
Right.
I know.
Here. Target 1's here. Oh, this is dope, man. Oh, I only need to take Bitcoin to target 1 and you straight. Look at that. This is what this is saying. This is the setup. It's waiting for this. Wow. Oh, that's dope. That is dope. That is dope. It's giving you a future entry.
That's sick.
And then up here, the entry was here and it hit it. It truly hit it. And I'm seeing the zone right here. This is the harmonic pattern. This is a buy right here. You just gotta wait for it to set up. You don't touch it until it gets here. That's fire, dog. I have to give you props on that one, brother. I have to give you props on that one, man. I'm kind of glad I stayed around the Zoom, man. That's awesome. That is sick, man.
I didn't know it was that bad, man. I didn't know this thing was that good until I just talked to you right now.
That's dope as fuck, man. Because the weekly time frame is telling you what it is. That's dope. It shows the pattern right there. Oh man, that's exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for something like this. I love harmonic patterns. That's sick. The entry, they're telling you what the entry is. It's 1.04. You can put a stop. Damn. I mean, if you take it up to this, I mean, how many pips is this? Even if you just get to target 1, you're still going to be, you get to target 1. Damn, that's 364 pips, man. Oh man, that's at least $1,000, $2,000 move, man. Oh man, that's sick. That's sick, man. All right, brother, you got me, man. You got me on this one, man.
Like it.
Oh, you got me on this one, man. You got me on this one, man. I have to take a break. I gotta go outside and do something, man. This is wild,
okay.
Ooh, that's powerful. And
hey, I appreciate the Zoom though, bro. You really helped me out a lot.
No, this is dope. I appreciate it, man. This is dope as fuck, man. I'm gonna have to. I don't even know where to start to explain this, man. I'm just like, damn. This is like, I'm definitely gonna put a buy stop at this 1.042. And it's funny because it confirms what we were talking about with this EU reversing. That is fire, dog. Oh my god, that's just as good as this ADD on a lower time frame. Yeah. Now, if I can find a pattern on a lower time frame, but I like this is better because I'm looking to swing this, and that's at least 2 weeks. Wow.
Yep. And like fire, I said, man. This thing does work on lower time frames too. I've seen it in action on a lower time frame. But yeah, so.
But if you get a pattern on a lower time frame with a NOS with this, oh man, that's game time. Because I don't know if the pattern will, but if the pattern is like, oh, if it's bullish, and all the other things are lining up for the bullish, then I would say, you know what? I would probably get into the trade earlier versus waiting for it to hit, waiting entry. If this is saying waiting entry and everything else is lining up for a buy or sell, game's over, man. But and then I have to find that pattern on a lower time frame. But I found a
Right.
pattern on the higher time frame. It's GU, I mean EU. It's clearly right here. And
Right.
then I love the way it says in trade. Like GU, they already reached already. And on the 4-hour time frame, it says in trade, which means it's still in you're in the trade. Which means if you was following it, you'd be still holding it.
Oh, yeah. She going.
That's wild, man. That's wild, man. Yeah, I'm impressed, man.
So I guess I'll go ahead and tell Patrick about it too then.
Oh man, you gotta let that brother know, man. And then see the funny thing about it is you tell the people in the chat, man, and they're gonna want more because they're hungry, man. This is gonna elevate this forex to another level, dog. This is it. This is exactly what I was looking for. I actually was looking for I was actually looking for a pip counter, but the hell with that. This is dope. Oh man. When Sunday open up, I'm gonna put my buy stop at 1.024 and I'm gonna set everything up just like this. I'm probably gonna set 4 trades up with the buy stops, and the targets and the stop loss, and I'm gonna let it ride and see, because a buy is coming. Just don't know when, but based on this here, it makes sense to me. Because once the entry's here, then you'll see all this here. You're gonna see a white triangle, a green triangle. You're gonna see a buy signal. You're gonna see an L print. You're gonna see, and the U.S. dollar is gonna be weak. If this happens, you'll see this come down. Right, this is at 108, 103. This will be lower, so you'll see this tanking, and you'll see this rising. Where is that? And you'll see not that one. I don't even need that. Oh my god, this is the shit here, man. Oh, is it this one? Yeah, that one I don't need. Yeah, this is it here, man. Really, this is the one thing I'm going to focus on. Is this Nas and this? But this is it, man. This is going to be the major move. This is what I was looking for, man. I was looking for this to be the swing trade.
Damn.
You're going to at least get 2 weeks. You're going to at least get 2 weeks of this. Yeah, that's good.
This has been a very productive Zoom, bro.
Oh man, you don't even know. Oh man, I'm excited now. I'm re-excited. I'm more excited about this. Now you got 2 things you can do, man. This is tight. And now you can look, because I just saw like this gold trade was amazing, man. It just okay. There's nothing on the weekly time frame, but there's action on the daily time frame because it already did some stuff already. See, if I was looking at this before, but now I've arrived at the train station early for a possible run. This is sick. Yep, it's over, dog.
It's over.
No, I'm saying it's over. Watch.
No,
Watch.
I understand.
Once that
I
motherfucker hit
it's
1.02, once it hits that entry, oh man. No, it's just a matter of finding that waiting entry on some time level, some time frame. And once you find it, you set it up, and boom. Because the pattern's already happened already. Once the pattern happens, the pattern is there. Now we're waiting. Once the pattern prints, then it automatically works because the harmonic pattern is going to wait that section. Because whenever I saw a harmonic pattern, I would jump on a trade early and get burned because I was waiting and you're in drawdown because it's not ready to go yet.
Okay.
This is ready to go. So when I was trading harmonic pattern before, I get burned. Let me sure I got burned because the harmonic pattern right here. So I need to get in right here. No, you got to wait. And this indicator is saying that this is the appropriate way to get in because there's enough buy pressure here to go up. So it has to fill this area here. Target 1's the top of the triangle. So it has to hit here, at least hit here. You don't see a harmonic pattern as it get filled. So what this tells me is this is the level from here to here. Oh, you know why? Hold on, you know why? Because this is the halfway point of the triangle. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, damn. Hold up. This is the halfway point of the triangle. See? Oh, damn. Hold on. I just found something out here. That's the halfway point. And then the gap is you got to fill this gap up. So it has to fill this gap here.
Right.
To the top of the triangle. See? Top of the triangle. That's why they have this is a take profit. And the stop loss is the lower part of the triangle. That's why they have that. Oh, that makes sense as fuck.
You know what? Another thing that
Damn, I didn't realize that, man.
here's another thing you might find interesting. Go to the settings of the harmonic pattern right quick. If you go to the settings of it, you see the targets? There's
Mhm.
that's how they got the target set right there.
Oh, they're going on 61.8 of the fibs. Oh wow.
That's how they got them set up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So you can change it if you want, but I mean, I'm not touching it.
No, I'm leaving it. Wait for confirmation. No, I'm not touching this. I mean, you could probably get more into it, but no, I'm not touching that. No, it's even lower. 1.5104. Oh, well, they're taking it below the triangle, I guess, down here. I guess this is fine. But the entry is right halfway of the triangle. I didn't know that. And then the take profit one is right at the top of the triangle. Because you could have your stop down here. So the stop is what's the stop? 1.5. Let's just stop this thing was. It was let's see. 1.00. No wait. 5104. All right there. Right at the bottom of the phantom candle. That's interesting. Yeah, man. This is interesting, man. I don't even know how I'm gonna name this video, man. I gotta cut it in half or do something.
Okay.
Let it ride. This is dope, man. This is like the greatest ADD harmonic Renko pattern God ever made. This will improve your trading to death, man. Damn, that's dope. And it's funny because what killed me is this shit here. It tells you that it reached the targets, which it clearly did.
Right.
Targets reached. Look at this. Target one reached. Clearly 3 and 2 have been reached.
That's sick, man.
Look at this. Clearly.
That is so sick. So with EU, I'm thinking both harmonic patterns are probably right then.
Yeah, EU looks
because
fire,
on the daily has it going down for its target 4
right
down to 0.97.
Right.
And the weekly is still waiting to be hit to enter.
Right.
But then they're both probably right. Target 4
Right.
might be hit on the daily.
Right.
And then it's gonna bounce back up and hit our entry on the weekly and put us in the trade.
So where's target
That's sick.
4? Target 4 is down here someplace.
On the daily?
Yeah, but see, what I'm saying, if it breaks below 1, it's gonna hit here. So this is another possible trade for a sell, like right now. If it breaks 1, let's see, where's 1? You still got room to go.
Mm-hmm.
Here's 1. Let's go 1. If you do 1 here, if it breaks 1, if it closes below 1, it's gonna come down here, regardless. Then this other weekly is gonna make more sense. But it might not come down here if it was here. You still got that's another 200 pips.
Damn.
But that's not where it is. That's from where it's up here. Close. What close 387? Right here. Somewhere there. So you still got 269 pips to go. So if it closes below one, it's already at 387. If it closes below one, say let's say Sunday, Monday. If Monday comes around and it closes below one,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna get down to. It's gonna get down to. I mean, it'll come close to that target. Or somewhere close to it. But it might take a week for it to go down there though. But
Damn.
that might be what EU's gonna need. And I think some of these numbers will be adjusted in time when market opens up. I think these numbers. I'm dying to see if the numbers change for the weekly, like when the numbers, because sometimes the numbers change a little bit. I'm
Oh, the
curious to
target
see,
number for
right? I'm
targets will
yeah,
change.
I'm curious to see if this will change when the market opens up. So it's
Okay.
really it's that entry here, but as long as it keeps going, it's still what another 269 pips to go.
Right. And the entry would have to change.
The entry would have to change because that
Understood.
means because this triangle is being um unless the triangle is printed already and then it just stops here and then it's just waiting for it to come back around to come back up. But if the market
Hmm.
opens up on Sunday and that entry of um 142 whatever that is, if that entry doesn't change, then this is a bona fide indicator, man.
Okay.
Yeah, because I see. Are you in that other um trading group called Sean Burno? Are you in there?
No, I'm not in Sean's group.
Okay.
No, is it? I mean, from what I hear, I mean, Sean's good. From what I hear.
Yeah, no, Sean's good. Yeah, he's good. He's
Mhm.
dope. I'm in that group. I got in the
Okay.
group from the Pips group. Um, yeah, I got in there from somebody. Somebody told me about his group. I don't.
Okay.
I don't think he. I don't know if he's in that group or not. But I can't remember how I got in contact with him. But I did through either Pips group or somehow or another. But this is going to change the game, man.
Okay. Hmm. I'm
This is
glad you
going to
like
change
it,
the game,
bro.
man. Yeah, it's
I
dope,
mean, because
man.
for someone like you to say they like it, I mean that gives credence to it because I know how good you are.
Yeah, this is dope,
So.
man. This is dope. I'm gonna see. I think if you can find a pattern on if there's a harmonic pattern, 'cause I don't know how often Nas creates a harmonic pattern, but if it does create a harmonic pattern on some lower time frame and it matches up with ADD and the price action, then that would just even give you more confidence to take the trade
Whoops,
along with everything else you have. And I don't think I'll have to wait on waiting entry. I would just take it, but this is sick though, man. There's a lot of there's a lot of room for this to grow. Um, but I'm just back testing it like I saw with gold, hit all those profits on GU on 4 hit those things. It's in trade or target reached. If I didn't do anything with this until next year, I guarantee you the chart would say target reached.
Hey, John, I'm on Nas right now.
What time frame?
I'm on the 1 minute time frame,
Oh, 1 minute
and
with
and
price action or with blocks?
I'm on regular price action
Okay,
because
let's see here.
I can't do Renko because I don't have the pay subscription. So
Mm.
on Trading View, I'm on regular price action on the 1 minute time frame, and there's a harmonic pattern, bro.
Okay. So let me take this off. Take this off. Oh wait, you know what? I want that. Hold on. I wanted that. I want this here. Okay. Wait, where's my candle? There we go. All right. So it's 1 minute time frame. Let me get rid of this. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got that. Look at this pro ways.
Let's see.
And let me see what the what was the indicator you said it was? What was it called again? Auto, yeah, auto. Is it auto? Auto,
Mhm.
auto harmonic. Here we go here. Okay. I'm on a 1 minute time frame. Nas, let's see.
Mhm.
Okay, it's populating. Let's see.
At least it was on mine.
Ooh,
I'm using a Wanda.
it says that the target was reached. Okay, so let me jump to the 5 minute time frame and see. Uh,
Damn.
5 minute time frame says there's nothing there. Okay, so you have to go to each one and look for it and see, I guess.
That's weird. I see the targets on the 1 minute time frame, but I don't see the. Okay, wait a second. Here it is. Yeah, man. Wow.
Yeah,
You
so
didn't
you'd
see it
have
on
to.
yours?
Yeah, I saw that it said um, it looked like it was target 2 was reached.
Okay.
So just freezing up here a little bit. There we go. So it says target 2 reached. So here, let's see, the entry was here. It was a buy. Yeah, that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. That makes sense. Target 2 is 13. Yeah, this hit. Target 2 is, let's see, 13. Let's see what this is. 13, 235, 235.2. What is this, a sell or? That's kind of odd. What's the
What
target
happened?
2? They're saying target 2 is 13, 235. This is here, 235.2.
Yeah, that was target 2, right?
Yeah, down here it says target 2 reached, but it clearly didn't
Yeah,
reach that.
it was reached. What? Okay, so it looks like what happened was it is shot all the way up. When you entered, it shot all the way up past target 2, but it came back down to target 2. You understand what I'm saying?
But then I should have seen the long candle though, right? You know what I'm saying? Where's the, so this in the entry down here at 13, 217. See the saying the entry's here?
Yeah, the entries are what 13, 217.
Yeah, but
Yes.
how is that?
Damn. Yeah,
That's over
scroll. Yeah,
here. That's over here.
yeah. Your entry. You see, your
Oh, that's
pattern's
on
way
this
over there.
side. That's over here. I
Yeah,
see.
your pattern's way over here. Exactly. So
Right,
it
right.
shot
Yeah, yeah,
way up.
right, right, right,
It
right,
went.
right, right. Okay.
It
I'm looking
almost
over
hit target.
here.
It almost hit target 3.
Right,
You see
right.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Okay.
it came
Yeah.
back down. So now
Yeah.
you're like right in between target 1 and target 2 now.
Okay.
That's what
So
price
it's
is now.
handling, yeah, it's handling this over here. I see. I get it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's this bullish move over here.
Mm-hmm. So see, it
Okay.
almost hit target 3.
Yeah,
It didn't quite hit 3
1341.
yet
Yeah,
though.
1341. Yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Right up
So
here.
yeah.
But it's not gonna hit target 3 because it went down.
Yeah, it came back down. So it shot well past target 1 and
Right.
target 2. I
Okay.
said it was like damn near at target 3, but then it
Right,
dropped
right.
back
It's over
down.
here. Yeah, it's over here.
Mm-hmm. It dropped back down.
It's
So
over
now
here. This
you're
bullish
right in
thing. So
between target 1
this
and
is right. It's right at this bullish here. See? So this entry, this bullish candle right here, right in this FVG. Oh, that'd have been perfect. Okay. So now it's over here now, right?
2. Mm-hmm.
So the pattern, let me see what the pattern was. Where's the pattern? Where's the little pattern at? Where's our little pattern? I'm looking for the where's the little pattern at? Okay, I see what it is. It's over here. What kind of pattern is this? They normally say what it is.
Anti-Gartley looks like, yeah.
Okay, so anti-garlic. So where's the? Oh, here's the X, A, and C, right? So I should print out the X, A, and C. I'm trying to find out where it is. Where's X, A, and C? Uh, where's X, A, and
The
C?
X and Z. Oh yeah. Scroll back a little more. It printed it. You got to scroll back some more.
Hmm. Oh, that's a huge thing.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Oh shit. So it's bigger on the lower time frames.
Is that too big for? It might be too big for you, huh? To do with your the ADD that you use.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it's taking a lot of. It's killing my chart to go so far back. Yeah, it's killing my chart, man.
Yeah, because you're missing a lot of moves waiting for that D, huh?
Yeah, see, I see the chart here.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. It's right there. Oh, okay, it's right here. So once it hit here, oh well, this is basic price action. Hit that nice little. Damn, that was total. So this would have been what day is this? August 19th. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
At what time is
Was
this?
it August 19th at looks like 1409?
3:11.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
But to be honest though, that's just that pattern. It might have populated some more patterns and hit the targets before that happened, you know.
Yeah. Well, this is
I'm
the
sure.
last
I'm
pattern.
sure.
This is the last pattern. So we're waiting for another pattern.
Mm-hmm.
See, because that's what it is there.
Yeah,
See,
this pattern's already in play.
Look at the big one. See how big it is right there? Oh, that's a huge pattern. There's the see, that's the ABC here, over here, over here. It's huge, man. It's huge. Ooh, it's huge. It's a huge one there. So then you've been here. Yeah, target two was reached. Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. So the pattern already played out already. So now you're waiting for another pattern to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is one that's in play right now.
This is in play, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it reached target two. Target three is up here, based on this, but it retraced.
Mm-hmm.
It's retracing all the way back down to here.
Exactly.
So this might. So this I don't know how. It's gonna be interesting to see how long it'll stay in play. How long does it stay in play until it's actually done?
That's the thing. That's we got to look at that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, the indicator looks damn good, but you know, I mean, I got to test it. You know what I'm saying on demo to see how really good it is. I mean it looks fine,
Yeah.
you know, and that's that we. Like you said, there's some questions that need to be answered. Like, how long are we expecting this thing to be in play for? You know, how often do they come? The patterns, you know, when they give it to us, you know, things of that nature, you know.
Okay, so if you came here, and let's see, we did this. Oh, with that, did this here.
Right. Target 1 and target 2 was hit like instantly.
Right. So we did this here. Yeah, see, you'd have to have it on a higher time frame because the 1 minute prints out a lot of this junk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So where's it's here on August 19th, and this is August 19th at 3 o'clock. So this play would have been kind of. This would have helped. You'd have to have a pattern on the 5 or 15 minute time chart.
Okay.
And it would have to be like this would have to be like because you don't know when the pattern's going to hit. this pattern hit at 311. So by the time this is run out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a special day if the ADD picked up wherever the pattern hits, then it would have been good. But that's like rolling dice, I guess, because if you waiting for that pattern, you already know what's going on. You already have your entries and all that stuff set up for you.
Got you.
So you can just do it that way. So I mean, if we were lucky for this to hit at 9:30, then that means the Earth, the Moon, the stars are all lining up for you to take a buy, which would be heavily. But
Right, I understand.
this here is saying, oh well, I'm in at 311, and the entry is really up here somewhere. So the entry was 309, and then it was game time. So I don't know who would have been on the charts after 3 o'clock on Nas because
Got you.
people are they're not trading it. But if you're watching it, if you look at the charts and you saw this thing set up here, then that would have been a nice trade to take up for that one day. So I
I
think you
wonder
can use this in
if you can set
conjunction.
alerts on these things.
I don't know. But that would have been a nice trade. I think this
Right.
could have helped you set up for a sell too. So you could have been in the trade. Once this printed down here, you could have been in the trade, and then you could have been watching for it to reverse. Because once it hit target 2, you knowing that it may not get to target 3. It stalled. So now you're waiting for another. So if you look at this chart here, on the 1 minute time frame, you can always check it to see if there's a pattern setting up, because it has to be printed some kind of way. Like if the setup is done, then does this go away, or does it say another pattern setting up? Because on some of the other charts, there's nothing here. It means there's no pattern. So does it disappear? It'd be nice to say pattern's over, check back later, something like that. I don't know. So I guess it all depends on how it works out. Yeah, definitely got to back test this. But this is in play right now. This one here is the one I'm looking at. This is juicy. This is in play. And it's 820. I want to see how long it takes for it to get to that level.
You
expect this to turn around in 2 weeks. I think it's going to turn around in a week or so. I don't think I'm gonna be waiting until October for this. I think this is going to, based on what I'm seeing on the gold and the GU and some of the other ones that has been to, and even on the 1 minute time frame for this, once it's in play, it's going. So you target 2 reached, but you would think that it would say current. If you current, that means you're still in the trade, it's still working, but it clearly didn't get this far, so it went the other way. I don't know. Maybe it still thinks it's in play because maybe it still thinks it go that way.
Which one?
This here, maybe it's still saying, maybe it's still in play because this is still an uptrend. It's up here, and it comes back down here, and maybe it may shoot back up. See, if it does this, if it shoots back up this way, maybe it's thinking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Nas still in play. It's not done.
Yeah. Right. So
it's still in
that's
play.
saying.
Uh-huh.
But no one that I know would be holding this trade like this, because
That's what I'm saying.
You've lost money. You're giving the money back. So you gain all this money here. You gain all this money. You gain all this, and now you're gonna just give it back. I'm gonna hold on to it and give this back for the downtrend down here. So target 3 is maybe they're saying, oh, I'm just gonna swing on a 1 minute time frame. You don't swing on a 1 minute time frames.
Exactly.
That's insane. You would have given all that money back. You given half the money back.
Well, and that's another thing too. Like, if you're going to use this on the 1 minute time frame, then maybe you're thinking, okay, maybe I'll just take it to target 1, target 2, and be out of it.
Right, and be out of it. Right, yeah. And now I got to wait for the next setup, and then maybe while I'm waiting for the next setup, I can use AD on a higher time frame. It'd be nice if you got a pattern on a 5. If you got a pattern on a 5 or 15-minute time frame, then you'd be talking some serious stuff there. That would be definitely dope.
Okay.
If you can get a harmonic pattern on a 5 or 15-minute time frame, and then bring the ADD in there, and then let's say you in play, so you can be in play, and then you can wait until the ADD sets up on that 9:30 thing, and then you can see if you still in play or you just trading regularly. So you can kind of use it behind the scenes, perhaps, if you get that set up, if you get the pattern set up on a 15 or 5, or even 30-minute time frame could work too. That way you can move up to it because you have less 80 candles you can work with, so you can see the screen, you know. So that might work too. That's a possibility. See, I got my work test. I got my work cut out for me, man. And see, this makes it interesting. This makes it interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and when I'm about to let you go, we come up with something new. Right now, I can't go. Crazy, dog. It's crazy. All right, so this time I'm gonna try to escape. I think I got enough information in my head to last me for a couple of days. But this is sick, man. Wow, man. You hit the jackpot on this one, brother. You hit the motherfucking jackpot. And I think Patrick's gonna need some time to digest this, man. This is I gotta get some time to digest this before I like even try to explain it to somebody.
I understand.
But I think I got it though. I think I got it. I think I see how it works. And then I can put some things behind it. This is good, man. That's good, man. I appreciate that, brother.
Ain't no problem, bro. Hey,
Good,
you
man.
help us out tremendously
Yeah.
in the chat all the time, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm glad this is gonna help you, bro.
Yeah, this is gonna take to another level, man. There's gonna be some people. There's gonna be some eye openers. Watch, there's some eye openers, man. There's gonna be some eye openers coming, man. So, but yeah. But with that, I'm gonna try to see if I get my head wrapped around how this works. But yeah, it should be good though. Should be real good. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get out of here, dog. Before
All right, bro.
find another topic.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Let me digest this for a couple of days, man, and then I'm gonna make some surprises. There's gonna be some surprising going on, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So anyway, man, I will. I'm sure I'll holler at you later, man. But this has been very productive.
Yes, it has. I really appreciate you showing me how to that number one and number two. Like I said, I'm keeping my eye
Yeah,
on
man.
that, man.
Keep
I
an eye on
really
that for that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna post this video. This is gonna be a star video, dog.
am. All right, brother. You take it easy now.
All right, man.
All right,
Peace.
bye-bye.